Mad Hustle Podcast. Shout out to the Roman Noodle Babies.
I was in Austin, Oklahoma. We're going around different schools.
Do numbers. Go crazy.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's really, you got to focus, just stay focused in general on that goal and not settling for less at all.
And I was against it. I was like, nah, man, we ain't playing a quarterback. You can play wide receiver or running back or something like that. But we ain't started winning games till you got the quarterback.
You started the school.
Yeah.
We're not going to just, we going to ride past that?
See,
up there talking excellence. This year, I'm mad at you.
Just like I told you before. Hey, I told you before the game. I told you after the game. We don't talk a lot, but we see what y'all be saying.
And we was like, oh shit, right here.
Yeah.
Both ways.
2026, man. We right back to it. Shout out to the Mad Hustle family. What's up? Yeah, what's up? And we gonna give y'all some time to say y'all know what it is, y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it do. You know what I'm saying? So go out here, like, subscribe, share. We on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, man. It's the Mad Hustle Podcast, man. We don't do no playing. Shout out to the guys, man. Shout out to the guys. So yeah, we're gonna give y'all some time to share it and pass it along. We're gonna rock out. Hey, y'all go get that what it's called? That $1 million dot just dropped today. Y'all go holler at Quiet Money Dot and support him, man, like he support us, man. He in there. Y'all like, subscribe, and share, man.
Nah, for real. One thing about my city, man, them legends don't live forever, nigga. Can't stop this shit, nigga. Third coast born, it's in the culture, nigga.
We in here, man.
Like this, nigga ain't trying to sound like this, niggas I was raised. Crazy, man. Fuck you talking about? Nah, for real. Hey, this how it go. Started with a pain, I been drunk into a phone. Boss man, I'ma send a junkie to the stone. Now my hands clean, I send a funky with the
send it to a friend, we in.
Send it alone, I'm jamming low. You slow, if you don't be scope before you know. Players get chose, that's what I'm jamming. Used to hold the sway, taking loads up the grand. Before I pick your case, I'ma probably take a camera. 3 to the face, I can't play the hard hand. Still in the field, hustle for the bills. Ever since Corona, charge double for the bills. You ain't really holding till you bumble with the grill.
We got them rankings tonight.
Either that or red like Tampa. Yeah, I work clean like the clothes in the amber. Baby got drunk.
That's that $1 million dot, man. Just dropped today, man. Go hit it.
Selling drugs up in college on the campus. Would have did the same thing if a nigga went to Stanford. It's not back on couch. I'ma pull up and motherfucking bag. Big wide body. Shit don't style. Big codeine with a sit on top. Ice on the top. Let me keep telling. I got shit wrote down in my planner. I'ma come through in my flatter. Put a hole in your banana. About the size of Atlanta, it go round and down with the tenor. Tony, big Polio, know my homie. I'm a straight ride, I'm a straight go. If you born, no straight, we don't know.
Who in the chat, man? If you in the chat, holler at me.
When I come through, I'm a check team, I'm a put up a bread, I'm a real long, nigga, CB, bad long, nigga, don't play. Big protein, hold that, put a hole on my wing, like hold on, toast, I love the box, big old eyes, beat my socks, beat my rocks, rock it,
Man, we back, y'all. And we got a lot to talk about. Everybody got high hope.
Yeah.
Everybody got high hope.
The chat is opened up, man. Big Country, what's up, Big Country?
They want to know.
Hey. Yeah, hey, Doodoo, he gonna be back on he gonna be back on basketball, man. We tripped out, Country. We were too dialed in the football. We missed basketball. We'll be back 2027. You know, we play everything. You know what I mean? Hey, so we in, man. Man, it's been a minute before we tapped in here, man. Appreciate all the support, man. Everybody to share, like, subscribe, the conversation, the debating, agreeing, disagreeing. Man, we happy for the engagement, man. Like I said, we don't do this for the money. We do this for the culture, man. This is the Mad Hustle podcast. We watch the game. This is the home of Rydell. This is the home of Raymond Noodle Babies. Man, Jamar, talk to him, man. How you doing today, brother?
Man, I want to say this here before we even get going.
Before we get going,
man, we about 6 weeks away. If Junior been laying in that bed eating Cheetos, he on that game. He up to 4, 5 in the morning. He ain't getting no rest. He missing work, guys. Man, don't be going up there raising no hell, telling them people what Junior need to be doing and why Junebug getting recruited and why Junior ain't getting recruited.
Come on.
Been now work, guys. Every day when you leave for work, you don't got the location on him or nothing. You don't know where he at or what he got going on. So don't be going up there raising no hell with them coaches. You just take it on the chin. Pause. Take it like a man. Yeah,
hey,
take it like a man.
For sure,
What's
man.
the damn deal, man?
Talk to him, Deshae, man. What you got, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm excited, man. If y'all ain't excited about this part of the year, then I don't know what they used to say. You better get here with your piss hot. This is around that time of year.
Man, you ain't excited if you ain't been working, Deshae.
Yeah.
Deshae, they say this the new what they do. They show up and go work out with Deshae one time. They take a video and then they don't go back no more.
K-Roll. They K-Roll. They K-Roll in the workout.
So that's what I had to nip in the bud because, the politicians feel like they could politic their way through stuff. And if y'all notice, I ain't posted in probably the last 2 years, but around 23 to 24, people was coming just so I could record them and post them. So, like, we trying to work. You gonna look good when you supposed to on camera. We ain't trying to get famous and get clout. We trying to go on Friday night and bust somebody's ass.
Man, they say this the new game, Tristan. I ain't even know no parts about this game. They say them boys show up to one workout with Donnie, with Chaz, with Deshae.
Yeah, with 3 cameras, 3 people record.
They show up, they get to some good pictures. Listen, we need you in a different shirt at every workout. That's how we're gonna be able to tell. Put on a different pair of cleats so we can see each day that you out there on a different day. That's what's going on.
Hey, shout out to the chat, man. I see you in there, Big Country in there, Big Walker in there, O'Shea, the Speed Man, he in there. Shout out to you, O'Shea. You know where I'm at, man. You know how to get here.
They going to O'Shea one time. They going to show up at one track workout for O'Shea, but then they not going back no more. And then they acting like they've been working out with O'Shea the whole summer. They say that's the new K-Roll in
that's the K-Roll, man.
That's the K-Roll in the trunk, man.
Yeah.
Oh, them don't say my name if you go to that camp.
Hey, ain't nobody told you to go to that camp. No way, boy. You ain't been doing shit.
Yeah.
Don't you take your ass to that camp?
Hey, but so I'm fresh back from the Dave Campbell 7-on-7, state of Texas, man. A whole lot of talent, a whole lot of high flying going on out there, a whole lot of competing, a whole lot of smoke out there, man. I seen, and I'm just gonna speak on our area, man. We got some talent down here, y'all. We got some talent. Okay. But hey, touch football is only 25% of football. Let's keep that understood. We still want that 75. Because last year, around this time, we sat on this platform and said, Rydell and what?
And run a game. And it ruled the nation.
Oh, I got to shout out. I gotta shout out my little bro, No Limit Chaz. He got a gym down in our area. A lot of the kids been going to him working. They took the message and took it serious. As far as when we told them they need to get more in the weight room, explosive jumps, more agile, not just the position specific training. You gotta want to build that armor, so to say. They going to Chaz, but Chaz doing a great job.
Hey, get him on here so we can promo, man. If he doing what he do, how it need to be done, we need to make sure we get him out there, man.
I seen TJ Stinson in looking like he been in there eating weights. So it's some work going on over there.
Hey, TJ Stinson looked like a Terminator. He got a chest on top of a chest, shoulders on top of you. Talking about maxing your body out? TJ, hey, shout out to TJ Stinson, man.
Yeah, Jerome Jean starting to push through now.
Yeah, Jerome better be careful. Hey, Junior getting a little bit swole on you, man. Hey, TJ look like he just did 2 years TDCJ. Like I'm telling you, I said, "Whoa, hold up, nephew." It's like that. Yeah. So he definitely putting in work. But so we got plenty of topics tonight. Us three, we're gonna talk about our favorite game of 2025. We're gonna talk about the UIL cracking down, and y'all know what we're talking about. We're gonna discuss the big commitments, and this is one of the most important parts tonight. Stars to look at. Because we start talking about Jaquan Snell. We told y'all about Rodell, man. Who else? Sherrod Baker. Who else? Elvis.
All our Raymond Noodle babies from
Raymond Noodle babies. They did what they supposed to do. So I advise y'all to tap in because it make you look funny when you late to the party. When you showing up at playoff time and you talking about, we told y'all about Alvin Mosley. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't think it was real. You know, and so y'all keep on denying what we trying. We putting it down. Ain't no K-roll over here. It's straight mate. So going off of it. Oh yeah, before I start, man, shout out to Richie Hustle, man. If you want to get rich, you gotta hustle, man. Shout out to Clint Bellinell. He done got us right. Mad Hustle Podcast, Richie Hustle. We looking good, smelling good. Man, y'all get in my boy Clint Bell and Richie Hustle. Get y'all, he got all the stuff. I ain't got the commercial loaded up, but he got all the stuff. Holler at him. So getting right into it. And I'll start out with you, Deshae. You in here? Deshae?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start out with you. What was your favorite game of 2025? You hear this, Shay? They got lost the Shay. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
What's up, Tristan? What's the deal?
Yeah. So the first subject. What was your favorite game of 2025?
My favorite game of 2025 was Summer Creek and Katy.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, man. That was one of the most underrated games of the playoffs, too.
No, it wasn't because Garrett Joseph still mad about that call he didn't get at the end of that game.
Oh, yeah. Man. He jumped right over that center head, boy. Right.
God. So give me some of the high points. What were some of the points of that game that stood out to you?
You don't kick the ball to Benny Easter. That's what we found out. You don't kick the ball to the Texas Tech commit. If you want to win, don't kick it to Benny. Goddamn.
Right.
It was crazy because all the little things that Katy used to usually win and beat people.
You breaking up, Deshae.
Noah Spinks is as advertised. That's what we found out in that Katy game. And the best thing about that, I hate to say it, I was going for Summer Creek just because I wanted to see that rematch again with them with C.E. King. And they got it on again because the first time they played C.E. King, hit him with the Mike Tyson and knocked him out in the first round. But that Katy C.E. King game was what it was. Summer Creek is back again. That group that they got, that seniors, is loaded. It's one of the best classes. There you go. Yes, sir. Wrong man business. Benny Easter. Wrong man business.
Yeah. What do you think about the quarterback play, Jamar?
He's nice. I got to watch him the first game of the season. I had seen all his workout videos, and he was throwing dots and hitting a dummy. He had a dummy swinging, and he was he left-handed and dropping back and throwing it. And you know, everybody say that the dummies and the cones don't hit back, but He is as advertised. North Carolina commit. He's going to North Carolina. So,
hey, so I'll ask you this: did Katie surprise people by the way they competed in this game?
No.
It seemed like a lot of people doubted Katie. Like Katie is Katie. I don't know when Katie changed to make people maybe because they too quiet and they just handle their business how they say. But a lot of people they pointing them out.
They don't have the depth that they used to, but they still 22 for 22. Yeah, they all 22.
Yeah,
they can play with anybody.
So if you can talk to Katie coaches and seeing where they was at this season, 10-2 until this point, what would you tell that coach or advise that coach to do to win games like this?
They was young first year. Yeah, they was young with a first year quarterback, but I'm gonna keep it real, Tristan. I can't tell Gary Joseph nothing.
Come on now.
I'ma listen. I'ma just listen. Whatever he said is probably what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
Man.
When he dropped that other quarterback in there, the game swung in their favor. When he put that other kid in there, quarterback, the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna be the starter this year.
And he's nice.
Say talk more about that other quarterback, Jamar. What you seen out of him?
You've been seeing him come in because they start from a creek came back vicious in this game, and then they had to
he also turned the ball over twice late. That's how they kept getting the ball back to go score on him too, Jamar. Don't forget that part of it.
He was making plays though, man. I'm taking that.
It depends. You winning. It just depends, bro. It depends, bro. Like I understand both sides of it.
You need that threat of the person that can extend plays, make plays. You gotta have a threat.
So you saying that this 14-0, you got that threat, you possibly put the game away if you can go out here and take a shot.
Man, he looked like Caleb Maryland as a sophomore and junior. That's all. Like, they gonna make mistakes. They still learning on the fly. And then Caleb senior year, he ain't make none of them bonehead mistakes he was making as a sophomore and a junior at the end of the day.
So what was he, the quarterback for Caleb? What was he, a sophomore or junior?
I believe he's sophomore, I believe. Maybe not a freshman. He was a sophomore, I think.
Oh man, you better watch out for Katie. Because if you add that other half of the offense to him, on top of that running game, and the block, they block and tackle great. That's why you can't never knock Katie out or discount Katie. They're gonna block and tackle.
So this what a game change right here. This what a game change right here. They got total control of the game right here. Total control of the game. And then you go and do that.
Yeah.
Then you go and do that.
And one thing I can tell you about these playoffs, Jamar, the Stars, I can't find not one game where the Stars wasn't a star. Like everybody we've been watching and the names wasn't just names in 2025 playoffs, man.
That's why it's so hard when you say pick your favorite game. Man, that Jermaine Bishop got some games that I got to see. Man, that Corday Mack went out on his sword.
Oh yeah,
I got to see him. But this game is top. Yeah, this was one of the best games in the Houston area this year, for sure.
Yeah, and look, if you were just a football person that don't know schemes and they all the inside, it probably was boring to you. But this game right here, to a football head, you seen chess. And when you watch a good football game is chess.
Man, what you seen in this game is 85% attendance in the summertime. Is what you've seen from both sides. Both of these people right here got 85% attendance during the summertime.
Right.
100%. You know what I'm saying? If you missing, it's because you really got to miss.
And neither team, if they do go to state, they probably not going far in 7-on-7 if they do it at all. Not saying it ain't needed. I do think 7-on-7 needed, but it's just two teams that built their team and culture to not have to.
It's what we said, it's 25%. 7-on-7 is 25%, just like the lineman challenge. that's 25%. You know what I mean? You can be perfect in all that, but when it's come time to put that Rodell on, you know, a whole lot of shit gets straightened. Hey, so Jamar, so what
that turnover, he said the turnover came from the young kid. That turnover didn't come from that young kid. You see who just turned that ball over?
No, I'm talking about late. I'm talking late.
Yeah, but that right there, you fighting the uphill battle. Once the people, you kick that ball to Benny, and it was a snowball effect, man.
Yeah, receiver. I work with a star receiver, Katie, number 8. That's been his thing. That's just what you know he gonna do at the end of the day. You gonna make plays, but as a young quarterback, if you talented or not talented, you gonna turn the ball over at times. Most quarterback.
I'ma live with it. Man,
Yeah.
my game, Tristan, my game of the year, just the game that I wanted to be at more than any game this year, man, Kilgore and Lindale, man. It ain't no.
Oh yeah, man.
Kilgore and Lindale, man. That was the game for me. Kilgore got down there to state and laid an egg on me with Stephenville. They had that Rodell outside.
Yeah,
that Rodell was outside.
That came with that Rodell.
And Rodell was outside. But man, that Lindale and Kilgore, I seen what I really wanted to see in a football game. Kids playing both ways. Ironman football, getting it in, going both ways, doing what they supposed to do, and some athletes all over the field. And the best thing about this game, man, they come back to do it again because, as you know, in our rankings, they where they supposed to be. So,
yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. Yeah.
But they right back.
Well, people don't realize though, like, because you know they up there in East Texas. I think Lindale was at home this game. You gotta watch this football, and like you know, we got some new teams in 4A. You better go look at with a smoke at, man, because you keep coming in here because you don't recognize the name, and the name wasn't on Texas high school extra when you was growing up, and you think them boys ain't out there blocking and tackling, man. You gonna be in for a goddamn. You gonna be in for
this game. This game is all right there.
Yes. And it's very electric. And you look at the stands, you call it the juice. What's the juice, Jamar? Tell them what the juice is for all the new people who don't know what the juice is.
And Kilgore definitely got the juice. You can see it. Look in the stands. Lindale got the juice. Rodell. Come on. There's going to be some Rodell in that game.
Look at them stands. Come on, man.
Man,
we already see.
Texas high school football at its best.
Oh,
Texas
strapped
high school
up.
football at its best.
Strapped up.
Andre Foster with the
That's that juice we talking about right there.
Texas high school football.
Yeah.
Look.
A district game that got playoff juice.
But I want everybody that's watching, I want y'all to pay attention to something. It's the same numbers on both sides of the ball on the field, never coming off the field.
So ain't nobody saying, Coach, I don't play defense, I only play receiver. Or Coach, I don't play running back, I don't play linebacker, I only play run. You don't hear none of that?
Play receiving and outside linebacker, man. Tight end and defensive end. Linebacker and quarterback.
Video on Twitter. So Nick Saban coached Plaxico Burrs at Michigan State before he left to LSU, I think. Man, Plaxico Burrs up for the Bolitnikov running down on kickoff. He was the gunner on him.
I see it, man. Whole lot of mess going on. So what stuck out the most to you, Jamar, with this game?
Man, I started following them, Kilgore, just because I thought they was gonna win state. So the quarterback was so good, I was like, damn, he make a lot of plays. But the Lindale kids were young.
Would like to wish the Lindale
so that whole Lindale team, all of this that we see, that whole team coming back. The whole team coming back. So once the Puff Daddy shit happened up there at Salina, I started looking for another team to win because we didn't want them to win nothing. Once you got that Puff Daddy shit going on, man, we ain't going for you, man. So
hey, go get him, Deshae. Go get him, man.
Yeah, so once they had that puff daddy shit going on, man, I would look for somebody else to win it. And then big ball game. The only game Kilgore lost was to Carthage. The only game they had lost was to Carthage. And they was beating Carthage the whole game, and Carthage came back and beat them at the end. So
Carthage got, they got that championship pedigree, man. It's hard to beat that pedigree.
Carthage is the best program in the state of Texas, any classification. Anybody arguing with that is you stupid. The man got 10 rings.
Yeah.
In the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Lately.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, if you're new to the show, man, we gonna watch the football game. That's how we can pull these games up like this and talking about it. Because we was mid-show studying this game mid-show. Well, we supposed to be watching it and commentating on it, and we ended up studying it, and we realized you go look at Kilgore games, not just this one, go look at Lindale. Man, they play some football,
Thank you to
man.
Land Vision.
Man, that Lindale, man, hey, look at that defensive line. Man, them linebackers back there trying to make plays.
Oh,
yeah.
Kilgore. They just electric, man. Kilgore got that electricity, man, and they don't stop. They don't back up. They steady punching at you. They keep punching at you.
Man, rewind that. What? Number 4, block. Rewind that real quick. Yeah. Watch number 4. Block. Yeah. That's the juice that we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the juice that we talking about. That's what you out there handling business. That's what we thought. That's what we looking for. Do you got some guys that's gonna do that?
Oh, can't do that. Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That take the life out. That driving that ball and walking all the way down the field and fumbling, they ain't called a fumble.
This was my game. That was my game of the year, and I can't wait to see him play again.
That's a district game, brother. That's a district game.
Robert. What you had, Tristan?
Oh man. So I'm hard on picking games, man, because a lot of these games I be expecting them to be what they are, and we more disappointed if they don't be what the hell we expected them to be. So when we say this game gonna be the shit, and that game end up being the shit, I can't pick it as one of the top games that it done when it was supposed to do. But I look at this South Lake DeSoto game, brother.
Oh yeah,
that game. I'm talking about the meaning of juice. What we looking for, and the reason why I liked it is because it lived up, and that wasn't the only.
It looked like Friday Night Lights.
It lived up to everything that was
Dallas
supposed to be.
versus Midland Lee.
Yeah, it's gonna go down in history as one of the best games ever. But when we talk about that game, we talked about what we said was gonna win.
Man, that was
right there. Y'all see who at the game? Who at the game?
That
right
was,
there? Who that is?
That was really like some man. What's the move with Denzel Washington?
Remember the Titans for sure.
Yeah, it was a remember.
That's why I say it's that Midland Lee Dallas Carter type of feel.
Yeah, and hey, before we even get started, shout out to Stargaze Media, man. We tap into Stargaze Media a lot. Y'all need to hit them on. Yeah, you need to hit them. Follow them on YouTube and Facebook, man. They is for the culture, man. While we up here talking, they going and giving us the best game. I don't know how they do it, but they always do, and it's always good quality. Shout out to Stargaze Media. But yeah. It's a Raymond Noodle baby up there. It's 2 Raymond Noodle babies up there.
Ain't nobody shaking no hands. Ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no love lost.
Running game and right here.
Yes, sir.
Raw. So I talk about so a lot of people
that raw deal.
Oh yeah. Like a lot of people they talked about. Like they try to diminish the quarterback play of DeSoto, and this is what I like about football. If you really watch it, I watched DeSoto quarterback from week 1 all the way to the state championship get better every single week, and he was the reason why they won. The play call was hellified. Getting the ball to open space. Get the ball so the athletes quit. You know what I mean? Be efficient. They didn't put him in no bad situation. They kept him in front of the sticks. But when you got a running game, you're going to help your quarterback out.
Man, they going down to 5-8. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And they ain't acting like they're going to 5. They acting like they still in 6A.
And the opening schedule, they ain't ducking no smoke. And mama, that man is back. Terron Baker is back. The Texas Tech commit is back.
Yeah, he ain't gone nowhere, y'all.
He had 1,000 in the playoffs.
Yeah. And see, this right here, that run let me know the quarterback locked in. He ain't out there trying to not to lose the game. He out there trying to win the game. But South Lake Carroll, they're a machine. They're a machine, man. And you start seeing it. They are a machine.
Man, the thing is, when you play these kind of people, South Lake Carroll was ranked number 1 in the nation.
In the nation.
In this game, they was ranked number 1 in the nation. So, what I'm understanding about these people that have perfect execution.
Hey, Tristo, you got to turn the game volume.
Do they have a volume on here? Let me see.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, Deshae, because the volume was the juice in there was crazy. Now I'm talking about 4 quarters of juice.
That's what Ohio State looked like.
Yeah.
When you an Ohio State receiver, that's
hey, Tristo, can you turn the volume down on the video a little bit?
Which video?
The video that's playing.
Oh, you can hear it because I can't hear it. There you go. It's on.
Okay. I just didn't know if they couldn't hear some of the stuff y'all was saying.
I can't hear the volume at all on the video.
Hey, I want people to understand something too. Even though Coach Dodge left from South Lake Carroll, don't think they're gonna miss a beat. They still gonna be South Lake Carroll.
Hey, Coach Dodge left, I guarantee they knew he was leaving a year or 2 before, and whoever's gonna run that show this year is gonna follow right suit. It's not gonna be no dramatic change. It ain't gonna be because what he done worked. He got the next coach got the easiest job in the world. You can only mess it up.
Yep.
The thing about them that's always gonna make them good, man, they develop their quarterbacks, man. Look at him. Look at him standing there. He going to Pittsburgh, but just look at him. Everything is ain't nobody turning around and catch the ball. You know, he had one mistake in that game, you know, but other than that, he played ball. Yes, sir.
So referees come in. This one it's getting crucial in here right now.
He played some ball, man. It came down to the end. Yes, sir.
Hey, who was that? I know there ain't no wide receiver over there that went to USC playing cornerback.
Oh, that's Booby Feaster.
I know that ain't no wide receiver that's at USC that both reclassified up.
Man, that's USC on Ohio State. Yeah,
they did it the whole game though. Both of them.
Yeah.
I was proud of them.
He didn't come off the field. But we got players lesser than saying they only play offense. This is what I'm saying. Okay.
Right there. The only mistake he made in the game. You got to sell out, son.
Right there.
You got to sell out, son. Bring that back, because that's Rodell. That's Rodell.
What we said gonna win. We said gonna win.
Rodell and what?
Wow.
Now let's watch the next play. Rodell and what? If you want to win, you have to bring
this sums up. This sums up what we said the whole 2025 on the Mad Hustle podcast. Rodell and running game. These last minute of this tape right here.
Sell out. Give your body up. Give your body up. If you worked out all summer and you lift the weights, give your body up.
And shout out to them referees for getting it right, because they could have played it safe. Getting it right. That huddle right there, everybody rag on these referees, but big game referees ref big games. And they got this right. He was down.
But look, check this out. The game ain't over though, because you got to be on the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Pick your helmet up, son. Don't throw your helmet. We got to stop throwing helmets. In 2027, well, I'm shaming everybody I see throw a helmet. We ain't throwing helmets. That's the most disrespectful thing to your program. It don't get that bad.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I would have wanted to be at this game right here. Just a fly on the wall at
Look
this
at it.
game. Right
Look at the stands. The juice, Jamar.
What I could smell the cocoa butter over there on that DeSoto side coming off the TV. You know what I'm saying? I can
Come
smell
on now.
that. I can smell that L'Oreal. I can smell that L'Oreal coming out there South Lake Carroll sideline, man. You hear me? They straight off that Dutton Ranch. They straight off that out from the Yellowstone, baby. Out that Dutton Ranch. You got the Dutton Ranch again. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, we told y'all from day one. Me and Tristan did not change our mind, and we told you Waddell and this right here running game.
I'm gonna holler at you. Hey, for those that don't know, that's Mr. Sarrar Baker, man. That's Mr. Sarrar Baker, man. That's how you put. Yeah, bye.
Shout out to him and his family. They be showing love, listening.
Shout out Cool Raw Baker, man.
Cool Raw Baker, man. Much love from the
man. We ain't even tag him and tell him we on today.
Yeah, man. We should have tagged him in here. But for sure, we told y'all about Sarrar before y'all knew about Sarrar. Don't come. Hey, we ain't tripping. Come on to the picnic. Just make sure you bring some macaroni and cheese. There's wit. We don't want that dry macaroni and cheese.
And we don't want no raisins and no carrots in the potato salad, man. Don't bring that.
For sure.
Don't bring that.
Yeah, that man, he's a man. And so, man, look here. We had fun in 2025. Great season, great football. Shout out to the coaches, players that gave us something to talk about, man. But Rydell, and I've seen multiple high schools, including a lot of our local high schools, order a whole 20 boxes of brand new Rydells and send us a picture. Rydell, you ain't got to give us a whole check, but just give us a little bit, man. You got to cut us a little bit.
Shout out to the coaches tapping in and letting us know y'all got a new slew of Rydells coming in, man. Because we got mail this off season, man, with them coaches getting them Rydells, new condition, new Rydells, got them speed flicks.
Yeah, look, they ain't get them reconditioned. They went and bought brand new Rydells, speed flex, all that. They ain't gonna buy shut and vices. They ain't gonna get none of that. They went and got Rydell.
No shut, straight Rydell.
Yeah,
straight Rydell.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get shut, man. I don't care how pretty they look shut. We bringing Rydell. So this go to our next topic.
It ain't no doubt about it. The game of the year in the state of Texas was DeSoto and South Lake Carroll. It was everything as advertised, the number one team in the country. And them people from DeSoto went in there and handled their business, man. And shout out to them kids from South Lake Carroll, because that was a hell of a goddamn game, boy.
South Lake Carroll look like a junior pro team. You know,
a well-oiled machine.
I guarantee any kid to go to college out of South Lake Carroll, that they are college ready already. You can tell the way the program, man. I went on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and look at their facilities.
That's what you call floor risers.
Man.
Those the guys who make those guys who think they could just sit on the team and get a degree. That's the type of guys that come in and make them get the hell up out the program, because they gonna get the grades and do all that and actually still be able to play some football at the end.
So just say you talking about the people that you want to fight after practice, because they call him a scrimmage hero. You talking about them kind of kids?
I'm talking about them, and they go hand in hand with the kid the kid that's behind. I mean, in front of the kid that always feel like it's the coach's fault and he always getting hold. That's the kid that's in front of him. The kid you talking about.
Yeah, man.
I love
you know, the one that's always, man, the coach don't like me. Man, it's another kid from South Lake Carroll who the coach love since day one.
I love them too. They play ball.
I would love to coach that, Jamar. Come on, man.
They are, like, I'm gonna tell you like this here. When you start talking about South Lake Carroll, you talking about Aledo, Carthage, you talking about who else? Brock.
Shit, Stephenville. Like, you go all the way up in there.
Smith Valley. I know exactly what you're saying.
Oh, Smith. Man, the coach for Smith, man, that Port Arthur Memorial and Smith Valley game. Oh, and the thing about, shout out to that coach from Smith Valley, and I'm gonna tell you why. The man jumped on TV and said, man, they got a lot of talent, and we're gonna take them to the deep end. And I went to the game. I'm sitting there with my people. At halftime, we getting our Airbnbs together in Arlington and where we gonna stay at, where we going to eat in Arlington, and everything. We getting ready for state. Man, them people walked that shit down, man, and took them to that deep water, just like they said. And that quarterback from Smithson Valley is as advertised. I'm letting you, and he's back. Texas A&M commit. He is as advertised too. Seen it up close and personal. He one of them guys. Dutton Ranch, Yellowstone brand on his chest. I give it Yellowstone brand on his chest. Yes, sir. John Dutton branded him himself. Yeah.
Yeah, them Yellowstones. They not getting nothing but a barbed wire on that bicep. They just want to flex every time they make a tackle.
Hey, man, you gotta find
full
that
sleeve now. Come on, Jamar and Tristo. We was sneaking to get a little tattoo, hiding it on our shoulder or something. They be coming full sleeve now. Yellowstone got one barbed wire. That's it.
My favorite part of the season when Yellowstone came first face to face with Menace to Society, when Allen played North Crowley, and the boys were standing at the beginning of the game. You remember that to say? And that boy say, we got them real tweakers over there. And the boy from Allen looked them straight in their face, say, man, y'all ain't talking about nothing.
We not doing none of that talking. We about to play 5 minutes. Y'all trying to barter. Y'all trying to hype yourself up. We're about to go play. You don't got to do all that.
Hey, Tristan, them boys was clapping their hands, say, man, we don't care about none of that what y'all talking about.
We're about to play football. Y'all talking. Yeah. We about to go play.
We about to go play. Yeah, we about to go look at it real quick.
And it got real violent, real fast out there, boy. Roddy.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Coach Larry McCray. He coached the head coach at Lake when Julio was there, and he was the offensive coordinator at Manville with Coach Martin when De'Aaron King and all them guys came through. He the OC at Allen right now. And you said that's a little part what he did. He brought some of that Galveston County, Southern Houston edge to Allen in the offense, and you can see the difference from the past 2 years with Coach McCray.
No, that ain't all he brought. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute what else he brought.
Yeah, we gonna get into that part.
We gonna talk about that.
And look, that's a good segue.
But I think Coach McCray got a special, and I just wanted to say this: he got a special knack for getting suburban kids with parents that's not from the suburbs and getting them to play like they parents where they from without acting off the field like they from that place, if that makes sense. He able to get him to flip the switch on Friday night, but you still gonna act like a suburb kid in the classroom Monday through Friday.
But the thing
Friday
about
night,
Allen is
you from Galveston, you from DeSoto, you wherever, you know what I'm saying? You flipping the switch. So shout out to Coach McCray, man.
So that segues us into our next subject. So in 2026, UIL ain't having it, y'all. UIL is cracking down this year. What are y'all thoughts on? And we don't like to talk about, y'all know on this show, we don't talk about transfer. All right, for our podcast, let me get this out. Let me, because we got to set some boundaries around here. Any kid that come up to you saying, I want to come on your podcast to announce where he's transferring to, don't do it. Please be the grown man and say, nah, kid, y'all need to hold that down and take care of your business, do your paperwork, and we'll if you really that guy, we'll circle back to you when the season starts. Stop all that talking, man. Stop all that talking. Like, man, it's driving me nuts. We got people doing commitment posts, and I just seen one the other day with all this going on in here. If you move, and it's a lot of people they moved and the situation changed. But don't man, just do your paperwork, man.
Moving don't get you in the door either. That's why I'm glad we're having this convo, because people think moving is the, you know what I'm saying, that gets you to play, and that ain't the truth. We've seen this, and I'm gonna let Jamar go. I'm just mad we acting like this something new, or we surprised. That's the part I don't like about it. You know what I'm saying? Because this what the rules is in place for, and this is what we used to happening at the end of the day. So
right, and like what we just seen off the cornerback that got denied. His mother is a peace officer. They got in the TEA, any peace officer that has to move due to her job the kid automatically get in. I go through the report, and it's alleged that the coach of the previous college was mad, and everybody was looking at him like,
"You snitching?" No, it ain't nothing.
And we don't know for what we hearing allegedly. You know, it's the question we gotta ask.
You snitching? No.
I just don't know. You know,
a couple of the other schools in the vote didn't sign off on the PAPF, but in my opinion, that situation was a little bit like Brendan Sorsby at Texas Tech without the gambling, right? He gambled at Indiana, went to Cincinnati, tried to leave Cincinnati with dirt on his name. Not saying Meredith got dirt, but just a similarity. And then that coach basically using that leverage where if you leave, I'm not going to let you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to let you be able to go nowhere and just be free and play at the end of the day. And that's kind of what happened. Because I guess he transferred into Euless Trinity and then tried to transfer to another school. So that would have been his third school.
Jamar, you got some background on this young man that's on the screen.
I seen him today. I was training John Meredith today. So
I want to say this. I want to say this about that. First of all, these ain't regular kids. John Meredith is the number 2 recruit in the country. He like one of the top DBs in America, committed to UT. Nussmeier, for all of y'all that's been sleeping under a rock, his daddy is the NFL quarterback coach. His brother is the older Nussmeier that was the quarterback at LSU.
Starting quarterback at LSU.
These are real high-profile kids. But that ain't even what I'm talking about. What I'm going to talk about is everybody don't need to be in the know. Like, so we everything is about content, and everybody want to be the first person to post something and say that they knew this and knew this. Man, I'm going to tell you parents this here. Stop talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We talk to so many people. We know so much stuff. And you never, ever hear us talk about none of this stuff on our podcast. And that's not to bash anybody else on any other podcast. I'm talking about people regular posting.
Hey, look, tell them this. We can go viral if we wanted to.
And we're not going to do it. Not for the sake of likes and content. Man, that's not what this is. You playing with kids' lives, man, when you putting that they transferring and then somebody want to get on there. Oh, he lived next door to me and this and that and this and that. And I'm going to tell you parents something else too. Let me explain something to you.
Go ahead.
I got something I want to say to you. Be careful, parents, when you transferring into somewhere, because when you transfer into that spot, they might have been a kid that was starting in front of your kid. So you need to walk a fine line whenever you going into another school in another situation, because it ain't gonna be the people telling you from wherever you coming from and none of that. It's gonna be the people where you going. Because like I say, you talking about high profile kids going in. It was somebody starting at that position before your kid got there. That's gonna be the
one. He was planning on starting there since he was a freshman. He's been waiting his freshman year to get that spot, and he's thinking it's his time.
And you going on here talking about, and then everybody jump on there and get to talking about this kid, and man, jealousy is a real thing. I just want everybody to be careful, man, of posting these commitment transferred chat GPTs and all this here. Man, don't do it. Do your paperwork, be quiet about it, move like the mob, and then pop out when it's time to pop out.
But that's the thing, if you got a player, and this is what I'm starting to see too much, and it's a lot of you daddies, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to miss the single mama era. Because some of you daddies, now y'all want to be daddies because he this star and recruited by this person and this, that.
Man, stop that, Tristan. You talking politically correct.
Come on,
they want to be bad bitches. Huh? They want to be bad bitches.
Yeah.
So they want to be bad bitches. They want everybody to say, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Look at her likes and the heart googly eyes on you because you got your ass out. Like, man, come on, man. This ain't the time, man. Don't prostitute your child, man.
This is about business. Shut your ass up. Because guess what? He can if you got a player and don't nobody know what's going on, quiet money. We quiet money all 2027, 2026. We quiet money. What I'm saying is
quiet money died.
If he can play, why you gotta talk?
100%.
You ain't gotta talk if he can play, man. So and you
I think it's because so like of course the rules have changed. When we was growing up, you had to hand the ball to the ref. They don't have to hand the ball to the ref. They're able to celebrate. I think some of it is NIL. people not understanding the right way to market and brand yourself. So they trial and error, and like y'all saying, it's a science to it, and it's the right way to do everything. And people just got to get the right people around them and listen to the right information, because it could look like prostitution of your child to a certain point if you're not doing it the right way.
And you know, a lot of these people just say they getting preyed on. They getting preyed on, and a lot they don't have. A lot of these people, they don't own businesses. They don't know business principles and all that. So you're a victim to it. You see what I'm saying? So somebody preyed on you. So a lot of people saying that I ain't gonna rely on this person to advise me on what to do. I'm gonna do it myself.
This what people are victim to. This what people are victim to, in my opinion, and what people in my spot, whether if it's a training handler, so to say, helping bridge the gap to get offers, any of that, it's taking advantage of people having desperation for their kids, living their dreams, so to say. And that's where I don't, you know what I'm saying? We have parents on here. I don't tell them kids where to go. I might give them some advice and a little insight from, you know what I'm saying, personal experience, but I don't have no ulterior motives for where you go and why you need to go somewhere. But like you said, it's a lot of people that's telling kids where to go or made deals, so they got to push your kid a certain direction, where you just got to make sure you got the right people in your circle at the end of the day.
And it's like you said, but it's capitalism. You know, this country was built on.
That's the problem with the world.
They capitalize on kids. It's capitalism.
Genuine.
Yeah.
Everything capitalism now, though. Little League, capitalism. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no more just genuine.
Man,
like,
Little League is
capitalism now, bro.
Little League is pickle jar and Frito pie money, man. If I follow the Frito pie money, man, and it'll take you right to the top of what you're trying to see, man. All you gotta do is watch the news, man. All you gotta do is follow the money, man. And they following the single moms. That's what that's all about right now. But in this high school stuff, man, with this eligibility stuff, some people do it a little quieter, and you see kids going out there, and then you see them bringing them people into it, because they telling on them. They're like, man, well, they did it, and they did this, and they did that. And man, sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut and go ask a person how they did that, man. Instead of trying to just go do stuff off on your own, man. Yeah. Go get a second opinion, man. And I'm telling you, don't listen to me 100%. Go get Tristan's opinion. Go get somebody else. Get a couple of people opinion. Don't let somebody be the end all be all for your child, man. Because that these decisions control they future. Everybody not in the same situation as Meredith and Nussmire. These are kids. They're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got a University of Texas committee, the number 2 player in the country, and Nussmire is a 4-star quarterback going to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So everybody ain't these kind of people, man. Make sure you getting the right advice, man, and listening to some people, and don't think you can do everything on your own, man.
Right.
This ain't 1995. This ain't 1998. This ain't 2000.
And do right by people, bro. Like, you can't expect to be a little turd and you know what I'm saying?
Come on, to
and leave, and a coach sign off on you or want to help you. Because I done seen situations where coaches lost some of their best players, but the player was so good to the program, the coach blessed their game on the way out. Just, you know what I'm saying? As far as that, where some of y'all not giving yourself a chance to even get the PAPF, because before all that other stuff happens, if the coach from the school signed off, and it's a little vote and some other stuff, but a lot of times it gets stopped because that coach automatically not signing off on the player. And a lot of people had gripes with that, and I agree with both sides. But all I'm saying is it's a lot of transferring now. Sometimes it's transferring into somewhere to transfer out to somewhere else. So parents and kids just got to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get this person to pull all these strings for you, mess them over, and expect for them to just be cool with you going somewhere else at the end of the day. Life don't work like that, bro. That's why you be a good person.
You got to understand the DEC too. So your son might be going to a school that already kicked the shit out of everybody in that district 65-0 every week. Then you bringing in another kid that's gonna help them kick their ass 70-0, and so they got to get approved on by the people that's in that district. So it's a lot of things that go with this, man. And when you going in front of all these people, man, like Tristan say, he always say, man, get your paperwork straight. Don't be no asshole going out. Don't be getting into no trouble. Stay out of them coaches' office. And you know what I'm saying? That's the other thing. That's a slippery slope. You weave when you all in them coaches' faces all the time. And then when you transfer and they saying it's athletic purposes because you've been in their face the whole time.
You gave them the evidence. Because they asked on the form, did they ever complain about playing time? Did they ever have any disagreement? It's on the paperwork. So if you know in your mind, first of all, first thing first, the kid got to play. If the kid taking care of his business and you know your child, if you honestly know, I ain't talking about what you forcing. If you honestly know your kid can play, you shouldn't have to do no fucking talking. I'm sorry, excuse my language. You shouldn't have to do no talking. So they can't come back and say it's because of athletic purposes. Well, you was in the coach's office 10 weeks of the regular season. You was in there 6. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to pivot off of that. I want to pivot off of that real quick. Man, one of my little homeboys, his name AJ Jose. He used to coach DFW Elite EYBL basketball. And in me being in girls basketball with my daughter, I would go into the gyms and watch. And he told me something. Because, you know, everybody be like, oh, man, it's political. And this kid getting recruited and this and that and this and that, this and that. He told me something. I'm going to tell you parents the truth. Nobody else want to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. You are what your recruitment say you are. You are what your recruitment say you are. If you get recruited by Mary Hardin Baylor, man, you are a Mary Hardin Baylor kid. If you getting recruited by North Texas, you are a North Texas kid. If you getting recruited by Louisiana Tech, you are a Louisiana Tech kid. If you getting recruited by Georgia and Texas, you are a Georgia and a Texas kid. It's levels to this. But there's no one way to make it to the top. You know what I'm saying? Each person got to take a different route. Stop looking at other people and looking sideways and trying to do what you see other people doing. Run your own race.
And I'm glad you said that. Perfect example. My nephew, Terry Will. He started off at Kilgore Junior College.
Tell him what, hold on. What position Terry played? Quarterback?
He was a quarterback at first.
Terry played point guard and center in basketball.
Yeah.
So keep going, Tristan.
Okay. So he come through ball. He done what he did at ball. He go Kilgore. Now, once did his daddy say, oh, my son's too good to be going to junior college. My son, we better than that. No, we going to go to Kilgore. Kilgore kicked a lot of ass when he was there, right? Because winning players bring winning coaches, right? Okay, boom, he go to Texas State. He go to Texas State, raise hell. Boom, he hit the portal. He go to SMU. SMU, he raised more hell than he raised at Texas State. Right now, he played for the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yep.
He's an NFL player out of Galveston, Texas.
And the only reason he ain't go high is because of his medicals. And I know
I'm gonna tell you this personally, and I don't want to tell what went on in his personal life, but he had every reason to not even play football no more. Every reason to not even play football no more. So you got somebody sitting up here with 2 parents with good jobs and provide everything, right? Making all the excuses to make up for the lack of play on that football field. If you can play, a person told me, every person that went to the NFL told me, and I know a lot of them. Deshae, you know a lot of them. What they always say, if you can play, they gonna what? They gonna find you.
I live right here on the border of Brazoria and Fort Bend County. So a kid from down the street right here at West Columbia, he was the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He came from West Columbia, went to UIW, went to Oregon State, to the University.
What offense did he run at West Columbia, Tristo?
The slot T. He ran.
You telling me he didn't run the spread offense because you got to run the spread to make it to the next level as a quarterback, Tristo?
No. Went to quarterback training. Polished up his skills. Got the UIW. Had a great quarterback coach at UIW. Got up there to Oregon State with the quarterback coach and parlayed it into a whole bunch of money in Miami into the #1 pick in the draft. Man, run your race. Don't worry about what somebody else doing. Go ahead, Tristan.
Yeah, we gotta get back to, like you said, because my thing is this, and this is why I don't go to some of the kids I work with games. Don't tell me you feel like you this type of recruiter, you deserve these type of offers or this type of stature be looked at in a certain light, and you're not dominating your competition. By dominating your competition, I'm talking every play, because I'm talking to the college coaches. It's been the same words used all generations, even though people want to make it different. People that go Division I who play skill positions don't get tackled, let alone tackled by the first person. They don't get tackled. They run out of bounds. They make 6 people. You know what I'm saying? That's how coaches looking at it. So if you a kid who just catching the ball, getting tackled, getting first downs, where you a good high school player, y'all got to stop looking at yourselves in the light that y'all deserve something that ain't a reality at the end of the day.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. If you play wide receiver, you damn sure better not be looking at yourself and who around you. You better be looking at the top. Wide receiver is the hardest position right now to make it in. Right now. Because you can't just catch the ball. Everybody catch the ball. You can't just run routes. Everybody run routes. Right now, the wide receiver position then turned into a basketball position. Can you score the ball? Can you be the guy that's covered, they schemed against and everything, and still make plays?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's hard being a wide receiver. And speaking of that, we're going to roll into our next subject, big commits. Any one of y'all can go first. Who are y'all big commits?
I said it a couple of months ago. I got 3 guys that I will be in attendance to watch them play. What I first said was Benny, Alvin, and Jalen Adai, which Jalen is an underclassman, but Benny has went to Texas Tech. Alvin been committed to Ole Miss. But my guy that I want all of y'all to watch, that's must-see TV, put the film in, is a kid at Klein Oak. His name Michael Rose. He committed to Oklahoma State. And Micah is an example. Like I'm coaching Little League football this year. So man, every parent want their kid to play running back. And man, I try to tell these parents, I'm like, hey man, when these kids, like when you talking about Callis, and you talking about Michael Rose, and you talking about Simon and over at LaPorte, these kids that's highly recruited, highly coveted kids, man, these kids score 6 and 8 touchdowns every Saturday at 5 and 6 years old, man. At 5 and 6 years old, these kids were already who they were going to be.
You talking about Michael? You said Michael Rose?
Michael Rose, that's his name. Michael Rose, Klein Oak High School. Put the film on.
He played as a sophomore, right?
He is
as
the
a
truth.
freshman.
He played as a freshman. He is the truth.
So this is what I'm about to put up. Is his sophomore year?
Three of the best 5 running backs in the state of Texas, all in the Houston area. Landon Callis, Michael Rhodes, and Simon are the that's him. That's him. Yes, sir. So I want to tell all parents this. That stuff that you see him doing, God gives those people those talents. it ain't some of this stuff that these people do is you're born with it, man.
A crease in the burst. A crease in the burst.
He's going to the University of Oklahoma. He'll be in Norman. He'll be wearing that Boomer Sooner.
A crease and a burst.
Look at all them helmets around him. And nobody touched him. Rewind
a crease and a burst.
Rewind it, Tristan. Deshae just told y'all they don't want you to get tackled. Look at all them hats. They didn't even touch him. They didn't even touch him. Look at all of those people. They didn't even touch him. Nobody even
burst.
Man, this stuff is we try to tell y'all.
It ain't no reinventing the wheel.
Man,
COVID era is over. You got to
hold on. He in the slide.
You can see it. You got to see it on tape.
He in the slide. Give me film.
See it on tape.
Give me
quarterback. Hey, they quarterback is D1 too. Tristan. They quarterback nasty too. They quarterback nasty too.
He look at him. Oh yeah. I blocked too. Yeah.
They quarterback nasty too. They gonna raise some hell, man. They gonna raise some hell. This kid is amazing. Look, he not even getting touched, bro.
Man, he ain't, man.
He not even getting touched, bro.
Man. That's a direct snap.
Man, Deshae said the college coaches do not want you getting tackled by the first person.
Come on now. Hey, so if y'all don't know, Deshae, just give me 5 of the top recruiters of colleges you talk football with. Because people think we be capping. Just give me 5. Just give me 5.
The top 5 recruiters I spoke with about this stuff. Hey, get from back there. My bad. I got this 2-year-old kicking my ass, boy. Them terrible twos is a real thing.
Oh, yes, it is.
Jimbo Fisher is number 1. That's the best recruiter I ever been around.
Man, come on, man.
His eye and the things he says and the reasons why he recruits what he recruits is why he wins and has the talent he has. Another one is Kevin Sumlin. Kevin Sumlin has an eye for talent.
That's the one that recruited Mike Evans.
Yeah. Well, no, that's Mike Sharp. I think that was Mike Sharp. It might have been one of them two, but that whole staff at that time. Another one is Mario Cristobal and Kevin Beard and them staff down in Miami right now. They got a great eye for talent. Gary Patterson, he was a big film guy. He wasn't a big stars guy and chasing the clout. Gary Patterson was big on taking a quarterback, making him the best DB in the nation. Taking a DB Patterson and making him the best receiver in the nation. He'll go the opposite way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people switch a receiver to DB.
Hold on.
He'll see the DB and switch his ass to receiver.
Just say, you're going too fast. Gary Patterson is also the father of the 3-3-5, which is one of the most everybody
the 4-2-5, 4-2-5.
The 4-2-5, I mean, the 3-3-5 is my boy Bud Foster, but the 4-2-5, everybody in the world is copying him. He found people to fit his system. He didn't care about your stars or none of that. And them people would only go undefeated sometimes. They would jump up and go undefeated. You know what I'm saying? They would jump up and go undefeated with people that he felt could plug and play into his system. Man, do your work, do your paperwork, go work out, do what you're supposed to do a little extra, be a good kid. And, man, everything will take care of itself, man. Win football games.
Yeah, it ain't rocket science, bro. It ain't. Like, we try to make it, and that's what – I used to run myself ragged the first year. 3 years I was training about, man, this kid just as good as that kid, this kid that, this. It ain't none of that. Like Jamar said, you got to run your race, and then you got to check the boxes because this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. College recruiters and coaches and all those people are paid to find reasons why not to offer you. They looking for reasons to poke in your game, what you don't do well, what they think you're not going to do once you get to the next level. They not looking at it from the opposite side unless you a 5-star. If you a 5-star, that's what they saying. We'll develop you and look past all that. When you the guy just trying to get a scholarship, they're literally looking at, he a little too slow, coach. We need to be a little quicker. We need 10 pounds. He 5'9". Because y'all 5'9" receivers and skill position people still don't understand why y'all not getting recruited. And you could just wake up and look in the mirror every day. You 5'9". Like, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? More like people our age knew if you was 5'9", I wasn't gonna get.
I'm listening to you, Deshae, but Tristan then went into my box and found out why I got these people ranked number 1. Why I got these people ranked number 1?
Ty Snell. Hey, that's Ty Snell, y'all.
35 offers. He got 35.
Well, hold on. What grade was he in? Y'all, they didn't see it at the beginning.
He's a freshman. He's gonna be a sophomore.
He'll be a sophomore next year. This is what he's doing. This is what he did as a freshman. Look at the height. Look at his size. I want my son to play quarterback. He going freshman, y'all. He just played A-grade ball last year.
He gonna be a junior because he transferred from wherever the hell he was at up in Tennessee. So
okay.
I don't want to do no snitching, but he came from wherever he came from. He was already him. Yeah, you see it every throw from the far hash, Tristan.
Yeah. On time.
Yes,
on time.
Bucket.
On
Yes,
time. On time.
They're gonna be hard to deal with, buddy. And they lost in the state championship down there at 7-on-7. They gave what's the name untimed down.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that's him. It's him right there. Yeah, he put that thing where it's supposed to be at. Pause. For sure.
Shout out to Mark Henry in the chat, man. 2029. Y'all see him. But that's one thing I can tell you about Mark Henry and B. Damone. If you see them in the comments saying something, write it down.
That's our cheat code. So we check in with them.
And he gets some elite level training though too, which you could tell. He looked like a robot out there, not in a bad way, but you know what I'm saying. Like you could tell
everything is done right.
At his game, bro.
Quarterback is being able to do the simple things over and over and over again, and he's able to do that. And it might be a little biased because I'm a quarterback and I got them number one because I like him the most. I like him the most out of everybody that I've seen. I was like, ooh, because you know I like the kid at Willis too. I'm not gonna take nothing away from Lincoln.
Yeah, the one that
I like him too.
Yeah, him. And
I like him too.
Where did the kid from Waller transfer to, or did a kid transfer into Waller?
I don't know.
It's a quarterback in that area. They got a little quarterback that's nice. I think he's 2028.
The kid from Willis, you know, everybody said it was only the Bishop show, and I'm telling you right now, he played football.
I'll tell you like this: somebody got Bishop the ball, and this past year it was way easier to get Bishop the ball. So you can't ignore the quarterback. Yeah, he made it real easy to get Bishop the ball. Look at that, man. Look at that.
The math don't math. The math don't math if Bishop had 1,800 yards and this man had 4,000 yards passing.
Talk to him.
The math don't matter.
Talk to him.
This kid, man, this dude here, man, I ain't lying.
Once again, now look, it's the people on the stream and everything. You know, y'all know we're going to restream this. We giving y'all the game. You can really sound smart in front of your people if you just listen to us. We wasn't wrong last year when we told y'all who to look at. Right now, we giving y'all the game.
So what me and Tristan is tried to tell everybody last year was this. Roddell, and run game. The only thing that could trump that could be your outlier, is if you have a Division I quarterback. And that it needs to look like that. What we just seen from him, your quarterback, if you don't have a superior defense and a superior run game, you need to have a guy like that can give a defensive coordinator fits. Because you don't know if you want to blitz him, you don't know if you want to drop back and play coverage. You got to mix up looks. You talking about doing this to a kid, and he's sitting back there picking you apart at Allen, the biggest school in the state of Texas. Yeah, my number one team. You can segue into that. Now y'all know what I watched, and from seeing him in 7-on-7, that's why they my number one team.
Hey, speaking of 7-on-7, so I got some mail. We're gonna go down to Lone Paper, Texas. Club Red. Hey, Deshae, you with me? We in the car. We got the seat back. We behind tent. We finna go ride to Lone Paper, Texas, and pull up at Club Red.
And we gonna jam his favorite rapper. We jamming Pokey, man. We jamming Pokey. So Bernithi's favorite rapper is Big Pokey, man. So we jamming Podina, man.
So here we go.
Ooh.
This Joshua Wells. Yeah. This Joshua Wells, y'all. At LaPorte High School. Hold on, what's his classification, Jamar?
He a youngster too. He gonna be a junior. And he throwing it to a junior right there. That's 6'4". That's Peyton, the number 5 recruit in the state of Texas in this class.
We done pulled up the Lone Paper, Texas, y'all.
They got some guys, man. LaPorte ain't never had that.
And that's all I'm gonna show y'all, because I ain't gonna pimp the game. Y'all gonna have to go watch that. Y'all gonna have to pay y'all money and go watch that.
Hey, guess what we gonna be at first game of the season?
What we gonna be
versus Fort Bend Crawford. Yes, sir. LaPorte versus Fort Bend Crawford. We will be there. First game of the season. Ooh wee.
And I got one more player we gotta highlight. We gotta look at.
Show me. Show me what you got.
I got LaPorte by 3 touchdowns.
Oh,
you got who?
I got LaPorte by 3 touchdowns.
Ooh. You don't think Albert can keep it within him and Braylon can't keep it within 2 touchdowns? You say, man. And I'm gonna just say this on that game.
The most he gonna score on Coach Johnson is 3 touchdowns, bro. That's the most. He not going 4, 5, 6.
Dominique Johnson. So you think Dominique got something he can shut it down? Okay.
I just know he ain't gonna give up big plays all night. You gonna have to work.
I mean, that's bro. That's bro.
But they do got another outside receiver, G5 guy. I think he got P5 talent. He just getting a little recruited.
Yes,
but,
sir.
Yeah.
Braylon can play. The quarterback in Crawford is nasty too, though.
I know Laporte playing with that Rydell, so.
Next player, we was late to the party, but this offseason, Elvis Estrada. We about to break down San Antonio Johnson. They punched us in the back of the head last year. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This may be the best quarterback in the state of Texas.
Shout out to Elvis Daddy, man.
Elvis Estrada may be the best quarterback, the best pure quarterback in the state of Texas. Someday. And look, this album, because we talked about it all last year. We talked about Elvis all last year. They weren't paying attention.
Elvis is a riverboat gambler. So when you put the film on to Elvis, think Brett Favre, Tony Romo. You know what I'm saying? He gonna
let it go. He's gonna let it go.
Secondary working with. He gonna find out if your safety's got their track shoes on too.
He gonna see if you can break on the ball or if you just good at covering people.
I ain't gonna lie though. He able to do that. That's what I'm about to say, bro. He got Braylon and Bryson. Bryson is the one I told you came down here and won MVP at the Robbins.
Oh, come on, B.
Rewind that.
And then Braylon rated the number 2 wide receiver.
Come on, B.
So he throwing to some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on, B. Come on, B.
So, hey, we just want to tell y'all whenever all these people telling y'all it's politics, man, these people be who they saying they come here.
That's a comeback. That's a comeback, y'all. That's a comeback, y'all. Jamar, tell them.
Man, come
here. As a high school player,
man,
how cold it is. What this route?
That's a freshman. That's why I try to tell the other receivers I work with, like, bro, it's freshmen that's doing what you. He went for 20 touchdowns last year as a freshman, bro.
You got no
I don't
football.
want to hear I got 8 touchdowns, 462 yards and 30 catches. It's freshmen getting 20 touchdowns, 6A, bro.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. As a quarterback, there's some people who always telling you, man, I'm open, just throw it to me. This is a person that's always open, man. Just throw it.
Hey, hold on. We gotta put this kid. Hold on. I gotta find. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
His name is Braylon Allen.
Make it about me, but I've been working
with
him, bro.
His daddy
name
is
going down to Austin. His daddy drive up from San Antonio, then we get some work in Austin when I be working with Trey Moore.
Oh, I'm already following him. He already on my follow list. So
his daddy name is Emerson Allen, nickname Bow. He related to some of my people in Hitchcock. So
yeah, I called Jamar while I was down there.
Hey, Jamar.
Daddy is one of them guys.
Class of 2029.
Yeah, that's Bear. I say Bear. He say, yeah, that's what's the name people. I say, oh.
Hey, class of 2029. He the class of 2029. You gotta be.
Bell was the receiver on the other side of Bertie Manuel at Rice. So the apple don't fall far from the tree. Yeah.
Hey, AAU All-American. He's an AAU All-American basketball player.
No, that's not what he is. He ran a 49 in the 400 this year as a freshman, Trisco. 49. That's why I be trying to, man, that little dude different, bro. For real.
Hey, this ain't no shot at Dave Campbell, nobody else. We in the hood, y'all. When you in the hood, you ain't got a lot of money, so you got a lot of time to watch everything.
So hold on. Now we got a battle because we calling this right now. The number 1 and the number 2 recruit in that class right there with Braylon Allen is going to be between him and remember this name, BJ LaFell, because BJ is also a talented kid like this, he going to give you 15, 16 a night in basketball, and he runs a 47, 48, 400. Tristan? Yeah. Start point guard, game winner. Go pull up his film.
I'll be talking to LaFell. BJ for sure.
BJ is him.
Purebred athlete.
These two got the potential to be the number 1, number 2 recruit in the country, any position.
Hold on. As soon as you go to his Twitter, what you see?
Yeah, him.
Soon as you go to his Twitter, what you see?
Timothy. JL3. And look, he played EYBL basketball. So for all you parents that think you want to go to the gym and go spend all this money for your kid to play basketball, he played for free, Jack.
Hold on. Look at them stats.
Play basketball.
Jamar, look at them stats.
Man,
look at them stats.
Hey, Deshae, can he hoop?
10,
he could
20 or 22 from the field goal range, right?
He could hoop. Him and the Dot was on varsity last year for Shadow Creek.
Come on, man.
Oh, he ran 47.9. My fault, Kenny. Kenny brought real numbers, 47.9.
Yeah, you got now. You know if you talking about some speed, you gotta talk to Mr. Kenny Leon.
But hold on. That's not why they're special. He ran a 47.9, but he don't get to basketball. He don't get to track till late because he run a goddamn.
Yeah, that's the thing about both of them. They both play on their basketball team. Braylon and LaFell. That's the crazy part about it.
Real basketball player too. And that's Khalid Ellison he playing against y'all. So if y'all don't know, these are people that stay in the state champion. Give me that.
Oh no, he stole it and yammed it. I ain't looking at no more. I ain't looking at
the game off. And that means it was 4-0. So he scored the first bucket, stole that from him, go up there and bam it against Khalid Ellison. I'm telling you, that's one of the best basketball programs in the state of Texas. So
I don't even want to see no more.
Braylon Allen and BJ LaFell will be the number 1 and number 2 recruit in the state of Texas in their class. And you know, it's gonna be some lineman that's gonna come and that's gonna be that too. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because Shadow Creek got a defensive lineman that's gonna be one of them guys too.
I'm gonna give y'all a picture of him, y'all. So y'all can act like when y'all go to the Shadow Creek game, you can act like you know something. There you go, right there. Act like look, you can play cool and act like you know what he can do. And thanks to the Mad Hustle podcast, yeah, he is one of them. So it's time to get into it, y'all. It's time, and you know what I'm gonna do?
Let me refill my cup right quick. I'm
gonna refill my cup. Hey, this is a cup refill because we about to get into the rankings, y'all. Hold on, let me do a commercial. This is a good time to do a commercial too, because y'all ain't tapped in to what we all been on.
Hey, any brands, any entrepreneurs, anybody who want to get y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all product pub, y'all business pub, let us know, bro. This one,
man, hit us up, man. Inbox.
What we doing, bro?
Hey, we'll be right back, and when we come back, we going into the rankings.
You know, the other thing people will be the first thing they'll say is, watch the crowd they hang around. I'm the bad crowd. I wasn't hanging around the bad crowd. I was the bad crowd, and I could disguise it because I had all of this stuff going for me, but at the same time, I was a bad guy. So boom, I go to court. You know what I'm saying? And the DA, Joe Maiden, that's his name from Galveston. And I was in Judge Garner's 110th. So right after election time. And I was a star football player, and I didn't have no business robbing people. That was the narrative that he said went in there. And people gave me 9 years TEC. He was in there, and I walked in, and when I walked in, his eyes got big. He was like, "How you get to jail?" Like, you get what I'm saying? That was my reality. Like, his reaction was, he ran and got eBay. He was like, "Man, what? I ain't have to go in there and fight nobody." They like, "Man, you tripping." I was over there, and my grandmother was able to start I'm saying? And my grandmother, that was this strong lady that took care of me when my, you know what I'm saying, my mom was on drugs, my dad died. Like, this lady took care of me, right? Now she was in a wheelchair, you know what I'm saying? Life had life, and I wasn't there.
Say anybody that got a kid that's coming up in the environment that's not favorable for them being successful, y'all need to go on, hit our YouTube at Mad Hustle GTX and sit him in front of that and watch that Jamar Robbins story, man, because that story, and a lot of y'all checked it out, and I appreciate everybody that tapped in and watched it. But that story right there, it shows how your decisions can dictate your life. And you finally have somebody that's grown enough and believes in accountability and responsibility that was able to accept what he did wrong. Because one thing I can tell you about Jamar in his story, he didn't blame nobody but himself. He didn't say it was the circumstances I came up in and this teacher hated on me and this coach. He never blamed nobody but himself. And that's the true definition of accountability. So y'all go to our YouTube page, Mad Hustle GTX 409, and tap in. Put that in front of especially if you know you got an at-risk son, you got an at-risk child, not just a son, daughter too, and let them watch that, and it'll change their life, man. And shout out to everybody that tapped in, man.
Shout out to all the coaches that tapped in, man. I'm gonna be doing a tour, man. Come in, man. You need me to come in there Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday during the week or something like that, man. I'll come in and talk to them kids, man. I got a couple of places I gotta get to, man. You know, we all got light bill, water bill, mortgage and all that, man. So, you know, just if I can fit into my work schedule, man, for sure, come out and talk to them kids, man, because a lot of them going down that same road. It's the same thing going on too, man. Sipping syrup and popping pills and all that. I come from the screw era, so it is what it is, and that's the same thing these kids out here doing right now. So a lot of people don't want to really speak about that monkey being on your back, but that monkey get on your back because that's what happened to you when you chasing that lean, and you will lean. So these kids are leaning too. So just understand it is a real monkey on your back. But check it out. Holler at me. Jump in my inbox. Coaches, like I say, we got a lot of coaches been reaching out, man. So we're gonna try to make around and get around to a lot of you guys, man. I think this year we're going to still do our Ramen Noodle Baby of the Week, but, man, we're going to probably talk to more coaches than we do to kids just out of simple fact. Man, I be feeling like we jinxing you whenever we talk to the kids the week before the game. So we're going to try to get to the kids early after them games so they can let that week go by after whatever it is that they do.
Yeah, and honestly, we are coach. I ain't gonna say we coach friendly because we do hold coaches accountable. But when we do talk about coaches, we talking about them football wise. It's not
that's all we talking about, bro.
And that's all we talking about is football. And believe it or not, whether you're on the good side or the bad side. Now we had one coach who said we ain't qualified to talk about their high school and blocked us on Facebook, blocked me on Facebook and all that. But that's neither here or there. Because his fans, if I let them know, his fans and his people will be like, hey, nah, this the hood. They ain't talking nothing bad, but we talk in the realm of football. We actually watch the film. We not doing hot takes because we love the game. We love the game. Like what we doing right here on this podcast, we used to do it on the phone all the time. We just said, man, we need to cut the camera on and invite everybody else to the conversation. With that being said, go ahead.
Chu just tapped in. You need to go back and rewind this and go. And we just put Braylon Allen on here, son. You need to go check him out. You need to go check him out ASAP. Hey, whenever you tell kinfolk you come and watch Lil Bow. He's serious. I'm talking about #1 recruit in the country type series type shit.
Hey, shout out to Coach Chu, man. One of the greatest coaches in Galveston County history, man. On any level, man. Appreciate you for
almost us, man. But go ahead, man. Let's get into the.
You know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is, right? We going to the rankings. Yeah, buddy. So
I've been getting hell about these rankings, boy. God damn. That's why we live, man. We've been getting. I've been getting hell about these rankings. I'm the stupidest and this and this and that. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Shout out to Stargazing Media. Shout out to Dave Campbell's Texas Football. But look, it ain't no. We doing research over here, man. I ain't just pull this out of nowhere, man. We doing research over here, man. Dave Campbell's out right now. Go check it out. I agree with.
Go get the book. That's the Football Bible. The Dave Campbell book is out now. Go get it.
We not taking. They like the ESPN. We like the pivot of this thing, though. You know what I'm saying? So we just, you know what I'm saying? They Stephen A. Smith, but we gonna be Ryan Clark and Shannon and Fred Taylor, man. We gonna give you what you're really looking for, man. If you want the real truth, and our rankings are based on Rydell. If it ain't no Rydell with you, man, we don't.
You ain't gonna make it in here.
If you ain't got the juice, we won't. I need to see the juice from you. I need to know that you. And check this out, Tristan.
Come on.
This what everybody don't understand. Man, I get on Twitter. I see all these kids working. I see all of them lifting weights. I see them putting in the extra work. I see them getting in these cars, going on these rides to these camps, coming out of there with offer after offer after offer after offer. Hey, it's something in it, man. We ain't just picking people just to be picking them. You know what I'm saying?
And we don't get paid to talk about nobody. That's the other thing. You can't pay us to talk about it.
We them old drunk uncles that's talking shit and ain't nobody did nothing. That's who we is. We Uncle Ice, goddammit.
So, hey, look, and once again, shout out to Rydell. If y'all ever want to give us a little check, Rydell, you know we here. But if not, man, get your Rydell here. I mean, if they're giving you shut when it come down to equipment giveaway and you getting that shut and you got that bar in the middle, linemen don't even got that bar in the middle no more. Man, it's time to go on to basketball practice. So we're going to start it off and we're going to roll in the 6A.
So you done stole my thunder and you stole my shine of why I got Allen number 1.
Come on.
Todd Snell, the quarterback. Because everybody in that top right there, when you go Allen, North Shore, Waxahachie, C. King, Duncanville, Summer Creek, North Crowley, that whole top 10, it's a bunch of Rydell. So for you to be able to move that ball against that Rydell, North Shore won state last year. Caleb Maryland can make plays. You have to have a guy that's going to be able to make some plays and put some points on the board when you come into that Thunderdome. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Waxahachie. It's a whole bunch of...
Hold on. Before you even go to Waxahachie, I was shocked that you put North Shore at number 2 and they ain't suspend your account. I was shocked. You put North... And I'm going to tell you, North Shore, Galena Park, that's a red flag. That man put y'all at number 2. I thought y'all was going. I seen North Shore. I said, "Ooh, them people finna put them on the cross." And they about to drag Jasper, Texas. They about to drag.
They mad at me because I put them number 2.
They are.
Yeah, you know I got some pushback from them North Shore people. This the thing. They don't have a quarterback solidified. I cannot put you at number. I got you number 2 just on suspicion. When you get in between them lines, they gonna make it ugly. They gonna turn it into a fight. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make it ugly. They gonna turn it into a fight. I got them there for suspicion. But truth be told, Summer Creek took them behind the woodshed the last game of the season last year and beat their ass. And C. King is coming back with 12, 13 starters off the state championship run last year, and they're a year older.
So you saying Folk could easily be number 2. That's what you're saying.
6.
We on the record now, because you know they'll go back to this video.
I could say this here. I think every one of them gonna have one loss in the district. I think it's gonna come down to it to where each one of them, just like last year, they split the district. I think it's gonna be a 3-way tie for the district. And I think right now I can tell you North Shore and Summer Creek gonna play for the right to go to state coming out of Region 3 next year. They're gonna play twice. North Shore and Summer Creek will play twice because they both going D1. C. King is going D2. You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing with Allen. Allen got to walk the gauntlet. So for Allen to get there, you would have to beat Waxahachie, Duncanville, and North Crowley to get the state.
Say it again. Hold on. Say it again. Say it slow.
To get to state, Allen will have to beat Hatchie, Duncanville, or North Crowley. And you got to kind of hope that somebody play against each other before you get to them.
So you got to hope for somebody to lose on top of that.
Man. And you got Capel in there and them kind of people too. So Prosper and all this, because I only stopped at 15. So if I know a lot of people they mad because Katie ain't in there. I only stopped at 15. You know, I didn't rank all 25.
So why Katie not in there? Let's talk to the people now.
Because I gotta see. So Katie, to start the season off, Katie got Atascocita, Dickinson, or do they play Dickinson or Ridge Point or somebody? But those people have a hard schedule. So I got to see what that quarterback gonna look like to start the season off with. I want to see what the offense gonna look like with that young kid that came in at the end of the Summer Creek game. I got to see it now. They offensive linemen work out with my O-line coach from when I played in Midwestern State, Coach Wagner. He got some big boys, man. Ooh.
So Waxahachie, I'm hearing a lot of noise about Waxahachie up there off highway. What highway it is?
287.
287. I'm hearing a whole lot of noise out of 287.
So I just came from down there last weekend. So on my way down there, because they used to be the last HEB I could get before I get to Dallas. So Waxahachie has grown so fast. And man, their defense, they got the number one defensive player in the state of Texas for us. You know what I'm saying? Rodell, man, and his little brother, and the two defensive ends, and the other linebacker, and the white boy that play that is Rodell. It's a whole bunch of Rodell over there. The only problem with them, they in the district with Duncanville and North Crowley. So it's gonna be some battle testing going on. So Hatchet may have to play. Somebody out of that group is gonna go D2. That's gonna be the scary thing. So
look, would I be wrong to say Waxahachie last year, 2025, that was their orientation year? Because nobody seen them coming in 2025.
Well, you jumped up and you beat Duncanville, you knocked Maximus out the game.
Come on.
So you knocked them out the game. So now what you'll have to do, I really need to look at the numbers and see what school is the biggest school over there. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, a Waxahachie Seed King state championship game would be amazing. A Waxahachie.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that 3 and 4, because I just thought it before you said it. That might be it.
Because
offense electricity versus defense physicality.
Waxahachie going D1.
Say it again.
Duncanville, the biggest school up there.
Yeah, but they still gonna go D1.
North Crowley in the district too.
I think Waxahachie got more kids than North Crowley. I have to look though.
Man,
they've been going D1 for a little minute though.
Both of them, Waxahachie went D1 last year, but that was because DeSoto and Lancaster and Cedar Hill, all them dropped down to 5A. So
Lancaster and Cedar Hill ain't make the playoff.
No, I'm saying they was in them schools are smaller. DeSoto, all them schools are small.
But I think the other school that made it was the same size as Crowley. I'm gonna have to go look.
North Crowley big as hell.
So you got Duncanville
big as hell.
You got Duncanville sitting down there at 5 and Summer Creek at 6. What Duncanville schedule look like?
Monsters. They play DeSoto at the Cotton Bowl in week 2. And I'm trying to find my way to Dallas to get to that game because it's a doubleheader. And in the other game, North Shore plays South Oak Cliff. It's a doubleheader. On the south side, not south, my bad, Dallas people, in South Dallas. They going to play in South
Side
Dallas.
at it. Side at it.
Dallas. They going to play in South Dallas.
With an H at the end.
South Dallas. They going to play in South Dallas. We got it all broke down for y'all. Y'all going too far ahead. We just doing 6A. We got 6A, 5A, D1, D2. We got them all. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. But man, this is the pretty thing about this. Ain't nobody can duck no smoke. So all these people that we got in this top 10, you got to go see each other. Everybody in that top 10 got to go see each other. So Dickinson playing Ridge Point. Ridge Point is playing Shadow Creek. So the Shadow Creek people mad at me too. You know, they're my people over there. But I
said they should have been ranked top 15.
But look, you ain't got to worry about that because in the first couple of weeks of the season, you got Summer Creek week 1. So you got number 6 and number 15. So you go and punch and knock their lights out. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. You might find yourself in the top 5.
And in these rankings, you can move up with a loss. Yeah, if you go bang it out with somebody who really
we respect strength of schedule here. And in the Rydell rankings, we ain't nobody. Todd has showed us that going undefeated don't mean nothing.
DeSoto, Duncanville coming out the gate, they going Allen, Cedar Hill, DeSoto, North
lost 77-0.
They going Cedar. This is what Duncanville coming out. Allen, Cedar Hill, DeSoto, North Crowley, and then go Red Oak, and then Mansville, Crowley, Waxahachie in October 10-23, Lake Ridge, Skyline.
So Duncanville he gonna answer the phone for whoever called. Allen answering the phone for whoever called. Gasson answering the phone for whoever called. Waxahachie answer. C King answer. C King got Cy Ranch and College Park, so they got to go see Crow Marty and the Big D tackle them.
So they got DeSoto. They called DeSoto. They got DeSoto and North Crowley back to back. Who DeSoto coming off of before they come see them?
St. Thomas Aquinas or something like that. And like these people ain't ducking no smoke, man. The people that playing for state championships.
So check this out. DeSoto played Allen before they played Duncanville. Yeah, they got some shit going on up there in Dallas, Texas, man. Them people say we gotta come to the DFW game. Them people that told us, they say Mad Hustle, y'all need to be at the DFW game.
South Lake Carroll played DeSoto too. South Lake Carroll played. They said running back. Yeah, they said running back. Yeah,
they want to look at that. They want to look at that.
Yeah. So just so everybody understand, we not racist or prejudiced or anything on the Mad Hustle podcast. We respect the South Lake Carrolls of the world who say, y'all did this, and that. They felt some kind of way about it.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. Let me look at you.
Yellowstone gonna tell you come outside of them boots. Roll the sleeves up on your
head. Cowboys fight. So for all y'all that don't know, Cowboys fight. That's what they go to the bar and they do. They fight. For all y'all that think there's something sweet about the white boys, we just want to let y'all know. Ain't nothing sweet about the white boys. Ain't nothing sweet about the white boys.
So all right, let's go 8, 9, and 10. Denton, Geiger, Salt Lake Carroll, and Dickinson.
All right, tell me who guy you got on their schedule, because they got some talent. Got some talent.
I'll tell you right now.
They gonna do some punching too. Everybody in here. So the only one that wasn't doing no punching used to be Ridge Point, but he got the memo, so he doing some punching now too. He ain't just playing homeowners association schools no more. Yeah, you won't catch him. You won't catch him in the playoffs like that no more.
They got a good old line coach.
Yes, they do. They got a bunch of goddamn talent too. Shout out to my boy Braden Bonnick over there, man. Raising Hell just got back from Notre Dame about 2-3 weeks ago. And I will say this to Shay, I'm going on record of telling you that the 2028 class is the deepest class in the state of Texas.
See, me, I don't think just me looking at it now, I think it'd be the same every year.
Nah, them kids is deep in that 2028 class. I'm gonna tell you why. You just look at the state playoffs last year. Just think about all them sophomores that acted a damn fool.
It's about to be the same with 29. You got to
All right.
think Snell at 29. He the best quarterback.
So then Gaia, they got Rockwell Heath. They going to Melissa. They got Waxahachie week 3. I don't really
Ain't
see
nobody ducking no smoke, bro. Ain't nobody ducking no smoke. Coaches out there, when you making your schedule, and we know, you a new coach and you just get into a district, you trying to load up you some wins. But if you want to play for a state championship, you need to go punch. And I'm gonna tell you what punching do too. So Todd was the first one to jump out there like that. So I asked Todd, I say, man, why is you playing all these, man? Hey, I need to find out who gonna scare when them bullets start flying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want your 55-0 and your parents coming up to the school because you scored 5 touchdowns against the blind, crippling crazy. I want to see what's gonna happen when that 5 comes. I want to see what's gonna happen when that 5 comes. See, because when Alito is a program. So don't trip because Alito moved up from 5A. Them people been 6A. Them people been 6A. And them people got a program. And they gonna go see about it too. No. San Antonio Johnson, that's where Elvis and Braylon Allen at. For all y'all that want to see, if y'all want to see, just check the stats every week of Elvis Estrada and Braylon Allen.
So I'm gonna tell you this: the biggest question mark, and people might say I'm tripping. The biggest question mark out of this top 15, it ain't Ridge Point. What Alito got going on?
A program. One of the top programs, the second best program in the state of Texas overall in Texas high school football behind Carthage. The number 2 overall program in the state of Texas is Alito.
They who they are, and they okay with being who they are. In the ring chasing culture we in now, in the instant gratification we in now, they cool with sticking to who they are and giving themselves the best chance that they get to make it. And if they don't, we're going to go back to the off season. We're going to clean some stuff up. We're going to hit these weights. We're going to re-rock it. You know what I'm saying? Because some teams will change their whole identity and their whole, you know what I'm saying? They'll blow it up because they lose.
Alito come out the gate. Alito come out the gate with North Crowley.
All right, so check this out. Check this out. Go back, Tristan. I want you to remember there was a kid that played for DEA. He played running back, and it looked like he drove to the games.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He the running back for Alito. Grown man business. Running
Alito. Now look, after that North Crowley game, they got Midway, Trinity, Granbury, Martin, Bowie, Arlington, Weatherford, Sam Houston. They ain't really got a barbecue pit smoking on they did go get North Crowley.
That's their district. So they got to punch with North Crowley first to get ready for that weak ass district that they got, just because when you fall into them playoffs, so they're gonna be Division 2. So in that Division 2, I think you may catch some Waxahachie down in there. So
you think that one game of them punching up is good enough?
That's
and you coming out the gate like week 1. I don't believe in booking week 1. Like week 1, we don't know what the fuck we is. Win or lose, you don't know what you is week 1.
You only gonna have to punch up maybe twice in the playoffs if you like that. So I think playing that one is good enough because you know what I'm saying. You gonna know how to, you gonna know how your team gonna respond and how you need to coach.
So
when you look at it to say they ain't got no smoke, bro. Like, man, look at this.
Name the teams again. Name the teams again.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna even name it. This
the thing though, Tristan.
Because that North Crowley,
they're gonna go D2. They're gonna go D2, so they're only gonna get whoever the smallest out of Waxahachie and North Crowley. So they're already playing them to start the season out with. For them to get to the show, they're gonna have to go through that. That Waco Midway ain't no cakewalk.
Nah, Waco Midway play football. That's
the team
Waco
that
Midway DeSoto and Waxahachie and all them meet in round 3 to go to the regional final all the time.
So we need to go look at Midway.
And you got Euless Trinity. Euless Trinity, that's the thing. That's what I was kind of saying about Alito. And Alito been winning still, so it ain't look the same. But Euless is gonna be who they are, and they actually good. They just haven't been winning state like they used to. But that's not no bad football team, bro. That's where Meredith came. That's where Meredith came from before he went to North Crowley.
So they gonna beat them people back in their district though. So
yeah,
you go
Cranberries and all them. That's not no. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Can you go that long?
Arlington
Okay.
Martin,
if we say Trinity, you say, let's say Crowley and Trinity, they smoke.
That's punching in my opinion.
Are they going to make it all the way till 11-6, November 6th? And that's all the pressure they have?
Got two.
All right. So
most districts only got two good teams, though. Like Lamar is a playoff team, and Martin is a perennial playoff team. Them two, Arlington, Bowie good sometimes, but Martin and Lamar been perennial, you know what I'm saying, second, third round playoff.
Here's the thing, though, Tristan. Nobody know how to win more than them people.
Yeah.
Nobody know how to win like them people know how to win.
You talking about pedigree.
They going to play December football. They going to be there in December. So we don't even question if they going to be there in December. They going to be there in December.
They going to do them. They're not gonna do anything else, but
and they're not gonna get away from their game.
You know how
plan?
we look at Katie Tristo? It's the same thing for them in Dallas, so to say. Like,
didn't Ryan had them people dead to the wrongs last year? Them people did not get out the game plan. They did not panic, and I did not know that their quarterback could get up out of there like that.
This when the shit get funky, Jamal. Yeah, 5A Division I is my favorite division in Texas high school football.
So let me
love it.
Let me run down through there. Let me run down through there for y'all what we got going on right here in this 5A Division I. DeSoto will show up. They got the pedigree of understanding championship football. They got that monster back there to tote that stone in Soror Baker. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna fly around with that Rodell on defense, and their offensive line is gonna play some football.
So listen to what I'm saying. Booby did a lot.
They got.
I know they went to 5A. I know they went to. Booby did a lot, bro.
All right, and
Booby took out their number one receiver.
And before Booby got there, they had Jonte Cook. And before Jonte Cook, they had it's never.
Yeah, I was about to say they got a machine.
And now they'll
never not had an athlete. They had the athletes before they start winning states.
But look, understand this here, Deshae. You do know that Booby classified up. He really could be coming back next year.
No, for
Booby's
sure.
still supposed to be there. So
we can't compare nobody to Booby, bro. Most people classifying down. He classified up.
When you lose guys like Booby, it either be a big ass hole, or you got like 2 or 3 guys that play up to where
they're waiting on Booby to leave.
Time out. So let's talk about DeSoto. Let's go back 1 year ago to this time last year. The number 1 running back went back to St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
The number 1 running back went to back to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Everybody said, what they gonna do at running back? Bam! You got Soror Baker.
There was that quarterback before.
They gonna be okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
They got a whole bucket of athletes. That's what Jamar said. They got a bucket of athletes.
It's a machine over there. So now it's gonna get interesting though. This the problem that everybody in 5A got with them. Pull up the Soto schedule of who they going to play.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the only problem that 5A Division I got. So Richmond Randall will get to see them up close and personal at the Cotton Bowl because they play in a doubleheader. So you'll get to sit and watch them up close and personal, and you'll get to see what they're working with. But DeSoto, being DeSoto and being as arrogant as they is, that schedule that they go and play is crazy. The schedule they go and play is crazy, right? So they go and play St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Thomas Aquinas. So St. Thomas Aquinas is a team that beats IMG type shit, right? That's who.
Hold on, get it right. They going there. and then they gonna go to Allen, and then when they do come home, they got Duncanville.
That's 9-12. That's the day after 9/11 in the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. Where I
That's the DFW Bowl right there, ain't it? Ain't that
South Dallas? In South Dallas, and Sock played North Shore right before them. Sock played North Shore right before them. I'm hoping my son game is over early enough that I can jump on 45 and be there by 4:00.
I'm gonna tell you this: after they come out of that non-district schedule,
exactly. Nothing in 5A is gonna look like them first 3 games.
So now, and because I know how the coaching staff work, they're gonna be healthy, coached up, and developed through this district.
And you won't have no parents raising no hell because in the first 3 games, everything gonna separate itself. Everybody gonna be holding hands, singing Kumbaya. You won't have no parents come and raise no hell about no playing time or nothing, because in the first 3 games, we're gonna find out who really wants some playing time.
But I'm gonna tell you this too, though: DeSoto got the potential to go 0-3 coming in the district.
Yes, they do, and it don't mean a goddamn thing, because you can
they can go 1-2,
and it don't mean a goddamn thing, and they can still
it don't. But you know, we dealing with a different brand of kids now. This is NBA young boy kids, right? Can they handle the adversity that come with this? You got not Sarard is Sarard. He's a leader.
They got beat 77 to 14 or something to start the season off last year.
You right.
They started the season off last year.
They went down there in Georgia playing with them people, and I told them, don't go down there bothering them people. You sure right.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier they lost 77-0.
You sure right. Y'all ain't lying.
Guess what that do? You ain't got no coaches. I mean, no parents sending no emails talking about little Bobby need to be playing. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. You understand? Everything gonna take care of itself. Now let's look at the rest of them. So the most disrespected team in 5A Division I, Smithson Valley, right?
Oh yeah.
So you look at them on film, you go see them up close. I'm telling you, I get to the game. It's Port Arthur Memorial against Smithson Valley for in the regional final to semifinal game to go to state, and it's 21-7 Port Arthur, and the band is jamming. You know what I'm saying? You smell the cocoa butter and Hennessy in the air. It was a festive foul. You hear me? It's going down, and so it's a festive, a very very festive atmosphere. Man, I'm talking to my people. We getting the rooms booked at Arlington. We looking at where we can get a bundle rate and everything, man. And them people came out and walked Port Arthur ass down in that second half. And that quarterback is as advertised. They got kids that make plays all over the field. They believe in that system. They believe in that program over there. They believe. Not a single person left the game. They was losing 21-10 at halftime. They kicked the bullshit field goal at halftime against Port Arthur Memorial. It was 21-10. Not a single person left, and they all believed. And they walked them down. Then they went to the state game against Frisco Lone Star, which is another loaded team, and beat their ass in the state championship game. A whole bunch of Rydell.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of Rydell. And the quarterback comes back for Frisco Lone Star. He a hooper too. He averaged about 20 a game. Trey, he averaged about 20 a game in basketball too. Then sitting right there at number 3, quietly, is Richmond Randall. So,
yeah.
So, very disrespectful that they come up from 5A Division II and they are instantly inserted into the top 5. That's what people going to say, right? Richmond Randall is loaded with talent. It ain't just Callis over there. He ain't by himself. I'm going to leave it at that. They got a bunch of talent over there. Coach Randall doing he got that Lamarck pedigree. He won a state championship at Lamarck. So he got that Lamarck pedigree, and it's all about that Rydell over there with them too. They playing with that Rydell now. Frisco Lone Star had that kid last year that played receiver that's going to Florida. Nasty. Now you jumped out that window and said the best quarterback was who? You said Elvis was the best quarterback, right?
Yeah,
Man,
I did. I jumped clean out the window too.
You might want to put that film on of this kid at Pflugerville Weiss.
Oh yeah.
You might want to put that film on
Oh
this
yeah.
kid from Pflugerville Weiss.
You said quarterback or receiver?
You ain't doing no. You ain't lying.
You said quarterback or receiver?
The quarterback. So the best quarterback and receiver tandem in the state of Texas. I don't know if it's the kid from Pflugerville Weiss and his receiver, if it's Elvis and his receiver, if it's Benny and Noah. I don't know.
Elvis got the best duo, but I'll say this. When we get back on the pod before the season, I'm gonna be like, it was something I couldn't tell y'all. That I'm gonna be like, that's what I was gonna tell y'all that I couldn't tell y'all. That's all I could say.
Yeah, that's all you need to say.
And I know what you're talking about. They're gonna have the best receiving core. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3. They're gonna have 1, 2, 3. But now you go Pflugerville Weiss with
hold on. Don't get off Pflugerville Weiss real quick.
No, I'm finna talk about Pflugerville Weiss.
Okay, so, come on with it.
But Pflugerville Weiss ties directly into the people that I got them ranked ahead of. Right? What was the score of that game? So Laporte was putting belt to ass, right?
Yep.
Laporte was putting belt to ass. And so Sean Simon gets hurt. And then this quarterback, man, listen to me. If y'all want to see something, this Pflugerville Weiss team is like that.
They young. They was young last year to say. We didn't know how young they were. They was young.
Young and stupid.
We did not know. But if you look at their size, they got D1 size at their youth.
They got that juice too. They got that juice too. You see that juice out there? I'm gonna tell you something else too. Low key, and watching all of these games that we watched last year, that area right there, that Pflugerville Weiss, that Austin area, man, some of the best coaching I've seen in the state of Texas is over there with the A&M Consolidated, what's the other one? College Station, Weiss. It was the blue and yellow one. It was an Austin school too.
Anderson.
Man, all of them people.
Yeah, they got good coaching in Central Texas right now.
Man, you talk about some coaching. You talk about people running with a playbook. Man, them people have some playbooks over there, man. Them people got some playbooks over there, man. I was like, damn. I'm talking about the operation, the passing, and throwing, pitching, and catching the ball is everything you want to see. In that hill country, Austin, greater Austin area, man, there's some coaching over there. When you include Austin Westlake, Austin Lake Travis, these people, all them people, man, you talking about the best coaching of what collectively. You know, the Dallas.
What you look at is, so you take that good coach and you go to them country small towns that eat, sleep, shit, breathe, and live high school football. And you bring some coaching down there. Then you bring some athletes down there. Bro, this is what you get. You got that in Lindale, Kilgore. That's what you got. We brought culture down to somebody that want the culture. Like it's hard doing this and where we from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We spoiled, bro. That's the bad part about having all these people that went to the NFL.
Well, we see it happen with Lamar. That's what's happened with Lamar. Anytime Lamar got a coach like Irwin, Oliphant doing a good job, Coach Ward and Ball and Curligan and a lot of them other guys feeding into it. But anytime you got people that's meeting the culture where it's supposed to be met at, you see good stuff out of the country towns and the small areas at the end of the day.
Man, this kid from Hendrickson, they chunking that thing around. I'm telling you, all the games that I watched all the blue and yellow is Austin Anderson. I watched them. I watched the Wise game because all these people beat each other. All of these teams right here, they all beat each other, and it come down to whoever got the ball last. Whoever got the ball last, you see the whole playbook, Tristan,
Yeah.
and you can see what they running. You know what I'm saying? You like this shit. Look, it is. These people look like they trying to get college coaching jobs over there. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to East,
and look
when
at
you
the
go to
same.
East Texas, it ain't so much the culture of East Texas is Beast Texas for a reason. It's
They call it Beast Texas. You said it right. They call it Beast Texas. You got to play
coming to punch
football
your
down
ass in
there.
your mouth. You really don't want if you on your way to state, you don't want to get an East Texas team before you go play a game because you're gonna have some people that's gonna be missing the next week.
Hey, ain't Longview East Texas?
Yes.
You remember when Longview came over there kicking everybody motherfucking groceries off the table, knocking over the refrigerator? Y'all remember when Longview came in there? What was that, about 2 years ago to Shay?
And who you think DeSoto? Why you think DeSoto and South Oak Cliff kept on putting them on the schedule?
You got to look at them.
Yeah, they
You
was
gotta go
playing
get-
soccer and DeSoto and all of them and punching toe to toe. Yeah, let's bang it out. Go heads up like two Rams. Let's see who gonna last.
And the thing, when you call down there, all right. So the Wise team, you seen that quarterback throw a pick early in the game. He was young and dumb. He was letting that thing fly. Now Laporte, I got.
Hey.
So they return.
Am I good?
They return one of the nastiest running backs in the state of Texas, right? I can't hear you.
Nah, my bad. You know our boss ladies. Hey, shout out to Latoya Sanders and Tempest Robbins. They are the princesses and the executive producers of Mad Hustle Podcast. They make sure, y'all talking about all that shit. The reason why we look good, sound good, and do good the way we is because we got executive producers that's gonna kick us off in our ass when we ain't right. But nah, we good. Go ahead.
So Laporte,
the village, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah. The boss ladies ain't doing no playing.
Laporte come back next year. The thing about them, I really want to have them winning the region, but I gotta see how they gonna stop Landon Callis. So they got Crawford to start the season off, and Memorial's in their district. So I want to see them on defense to get prepared.
So you saying defense is what we need to look at for Laporte?
Yes.
So I'm gonna tell you this: the defense. All right, let's talk about Club Red. Anybody, when we say Club Red, just for everybody that don't know, we talking about Kevin Beneath.
Mm-hmm.
This man has the ability to run the ball in any situation, right?
Go run the ball. Run the ball.
But now you done came in the game and you got Joshua Wells.
A quarterback, finally.
A quarterback, dual threat with a arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you this here. If I'm playing against Laporte, I want to keep their offense off the field.
And you ain't even talking about the highest recruited kid on their team yet.
We ain't talking about the offensive line. We ain't talking about the tight end. We ain't talking about the defensive line. We ain't talking about none of that.
The receiver is the highest rated kid on the team, Peyton.
Well, yeah. So hold on. Let's look at their schedule, Jamar. Let's go look at. We gotta look at them on paper now. This long paper Texas. Let's look at long paper Texas.
I gotta see the Rodell from them.
That's the only thing we missing. So now we look at this. We got Deer Park out the gate. So we going smoke beef mixtape.
That's not the first game. That's not the first game.
It ain't?
No,
what's first? That's
Crawford. It's Crawford.
9-4. Is this year? I'm gonna make sure I got the right shit pulled up.
Yeah, they skipped the game.
I'm telling you like this here. They say, well, they must ain't got it listed on here.
Mm-hmm. They play Crawford first game of the season.
Red going to Galveston Ball, he gonna put 50 on them people. On GP, off the muscle. He put 50 on them.
Now
and he going to Galveston. So yeah.
This is the thing though. He gotta ride down I-10 and go down there to Beaumont first. They gonna look at it down there too. Beaumont got some talent. Now that Deer Park game is gonna be, that's a rivalry game. Deer Park and LaPorte was a good game last year.
It was.
Deer Park and LaPorte was a good game last year.
Because it's a close proximity game, bro.
Yes.
So when you get to them games with the close proximity, everything that you think matter don't matter. These kids stay down the street from each other. Their parents go to work together. Everybody talking shit there at the grocery store and church. They talking shit.
You've been beating.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's the same beat. You can't call this game. I ain't saying they're gonna lose though. I'm not gonna give you no spread. He gonna go to Galveston. He gonna put 50 on them on GP. I know Big Red. He gonna put 50 on them. He's gonna keep scoring.
We can't disrespect my boy Goose Creek Memorial too, man. I think they got something too.
Now look, this a gauntlet though. You got to go over there to East Texas back to back. You got to go to Beaumont Westbrook, and then you got PA Memorial coming to your house.
No, this is what I'm saying. So that whole go back up. So that whole right here, you go. The Ball High game is homecoming, right? But everything, the Deer Park, the Crawford, the Goose Creek Memorial, the Beaumont Westbrook, and that Port Arthur Memorial game, they're gonna be ready for the loan. They're gonna be ready for it.
And this the game going into the playoffs. Now at least Lufkin come to them. If they'd have went to Lufkin, I don't know how Lufkin and roached their way all the way over here. Cause I did the Galveston Ball last couple of years. Lufkin need to find them somebody to play, man.
Well,
that could be a trap game, bro.
All the games, all the teams that's up there, that New Caney might be good. New Caney might be good too.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: by 10:30, by October 30th, whatever LaPorte is, and they rolling.
New Caney gonna pop somebody. They might sneak in the back end of the playoffs. I trained a wide receiver there named Braden Logan. He pretty good. He got like 5-6 offers, but
yeah,
they football. They play.
But you look at it. By the time New Caney roll into LaPorte, they gonna be rolling. Cause the way the team makeup is, it's a momentum team. They gonna be rolling, bro. It ain't gonna be like after you come out of this game, after you come out of this little stretch right here, Goose Creek, Westbrook, Port Arthur Memorial, Sterling.
100%. I will be at that LaPorte and Port Arthur Memorial game.
And then you got Beaumont United. You can't sleep on them. They still big. You can't sleep on Beaumont United. Mm-hmm. This here is an 80s Galveston Ball. When we had to go to East Texas and play all them teams, this is 90s, late 80s. This is a 90s Ball High schedule. This is the old school Ball High schedule. Minus that Lufkin shit. I don't know how Lufkin get in our district.
Mm-hmm. Man. Yeah. Now go back to the rankings. I gotta see who else up there. Because the angles of people feel slighted, but I gotta see. They gotta replace that quarterback though. They gotta replace that quarterback. So you got Denton Ryan, and my rankings came out when they did on purpose. I would have had them a whole lot higher if Nussmeier was playing.
Come on.
So
hey, tell them why we wait to drop rankings. Tell them why we don't do. Tell them why we don't do early rankings. Tell them.
Because you gotta see how the chips fall. We had to see where the dominoes land. So now we know where the dominoes at. We can make an educated guess on how we feel it's gonna happen. Now, PA Memorial, man, I don't know how in the hell you're gonna replace Tank King, that goddamn Martin at quarterback. How you gonna replace Kevon at receiver? That offensive line they had last year. They got a lot of stuff they got to replace, but it's Port Arthur. So
okay, I'm glad you said that because that's what they say about Galveston, right? I look at PA Memorial like Galveston. Somebody coming.
No,
I can easily. No. And everybody gonna hate me for saying this. I can easily replace PA Memorial at 8 and put them at 5 with Fluke and replace them. I can easily do that, and can't nobody be mad at me.
They have talent. The cupboard is not bare, But the kid that you had at quarterback, Monte Martin, last year, that kid was electric.
Yes, he was.
When I say electric, I'm talking about electric. He was not. He's at TCU playing running back, but he played quarterback, and he could not throw anything but the deep ball and a slant. But man, when I say he can throw the deep ball, I'm talking about like kid in the front yard.
You can't play a quarterback that's gonna get up out that backfield and run on you. You can't play him honest.
And he throw his head back when he run. So he a head back runner.
Man, what I told you about the head back and that chest out.
And
your son run like that. Soon as I seen your son, he was what, 4 years old? I seen Jamar running with that chest out and that head back. I said, hey, you got you one, boy.
Yeah,
you got you one, boy.
Monte and my son cried at the game last year when Smith and Valley lost to Port Arthur Memorial. Boy, he was hot. I'm talking about, man, he was so mad, he was shaking mad. But man, Memorial, I gotta see what they're gonna do at quarterback. They got some kids that can run the ball. You in Port Arthur, it's some kids that can run the ball. You ain't gotta worry about who gonna run the ball, but they're gonna have to replace that kid at quarterback. And Red gonna have to get him some guys on defense, fly around, bring that Rodell. They flew around and brought that Rodell like no other last year. But I know my boy Bug just committed to Utah. Salute the Bug. Linebacker just committed to Kansas over there. So man, the cover not bad. I'm not saying they don't got no kids, and they got kids. They call themselves Offer U. That's what they call it, the Offer U. They get offers. That's all they got going on.
Where they say that? Well, who's saying that?
Port Arthur Memorial. That's what they call it. Offer you.
Yeah.
They offer you.
They not lying.
That's what they call it. It's offer you. So they got the offers over there. We're gonna have to see what's gonna happen. Now we get into this Highland Park and this Melissa. The only problem, so just being real, the Denton Ryan, Highland Park, and Melissa, you got to go through that buzzsaw DeSoto, so it don't even matter, right? Like it's you realistically, you don't have a chance of getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with I will give PA Memorial, LaPorte, Pflugerville Weiss, and Richmond Randall. They all got action at being able to beat Smith and Valley. Now you're gonna have to bring your lunch pail. You gonna have to bring your cooler. You're gonna have to bring your hat when you go and play Smith and Valley. But all them people can beat Smith and Valley. You know what I'm saying? If Angleton find them a quarterback, they'll be able to stick in there too. They got a bunch of talent. You know, they got another jam over there. Angleton really could be a top 10 school. I gotta see them at quarterback though. I gotta see what the quarterback gonna be like early in the season. It's gonna all depend on their quarterback play. Because the quarterback they had last year, if he don't get hurt, LaPorte and Port Arthur Memorial was gonna have problems with them people.
So let's slide over here to 5A Division 2.
It get interesting. It get real interesting.
Yes, it do. Hey, now I'm gonna tell you this before you even get started. Don't shit on Terrell, Texas, because they got some people. They got Jamie Foxx. They got everybody in their mama.
Man, Terrell
gonna make you remember who the hell Terrell, Texas is.
Terrell was good last year, right?
Yeah.
So this was going on with the 5A Division 2. So Port Neches Groves, Liberty Hill, Bernie, and Fort Bend Crawford. They all looking at action at being able to make it to Jerry's World. So the problem with Argyle, I think Argyle is literally the second best team in D2. The problem with Argyle is you got to go through that buzzsaw of South Oak Cliff. The other problem is with Brenham. Some kind of way they dropped Brenham ass in that region over there with South Oak Cliff too. Anna is over there. You got to go through South Oak Cliff. Terrell got to go through South Oak Cliff. Oh, Alamo Heights is San Antonio, so they can avoid the South Oak Cliff buzzsaw in the playoffs until you would have to actually make it to state. So Port Neches Groves, PNG play Port Arthur Memorial first game of the season. We're gonna find out what they talking about.
So hold on. I missed something. What made you put PNG right up on the South Oak Cliff?
Argyle is the second.
I missed it.
Argyle is the second best team in D2. The problem with Argyle, they don't have an ice cube chance of hell of making it to state because they got to go through South Oak Cliff to get to state. So Argyle, Anna, Terrell is dead. You just playing it to make it to the regional final to be able to go play South Oak Cliff, and South Oak Cliff is gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly because South Oak Cliff is starting the season off. You see who they playing? You seen their schedule?
Yeah.
So nothing that they will see in 5A Division II will come anywhere close to North Shore.
Okay,
right?
It's understood. I disagree with Brenham at 5.
They in the same region. Brenham good as hell. You know that Brenham got them guys.
Right.
Brenham, some kind of way they moved Brenham into that region. Stupid as hell. I have no clue why they did that, but they moved them into that region with South Oak Cliff. So they're gonna have to get them early. They gonna get, you might get South Oak Cliff second or third round.
Oh yeah.
So now the kid went back to Brenham, the running back. He went back to Brenham. Jacoby Dixon. So and they got a quarterback over there that is icy. They got a receiver over there that is, oh my God, he is so icy. But I just don't know in the trenches if you got enough.
You talking about Guidry at receiver?
Yes, sir. His name Chris Guidry, right? That's his name, Chris Guidry. Man, when you see the film on this kid, Tristan, he's amazing. Electric.
Yeah, he a go getter. Throw it up, he gonna go.
So
electric.
So let's look at Fort Bend Crawford. I ain't being disrespectful.
So
I'm gonna skip down here to 10. What is the potential of Fort Bend Crawford?
We will find out. We will find out week 1 when they play against LaPorte. So they're gonna play against LaPorte. So LaPorte will resemble Port Neches Groves a lot. LaPorte is going to look in the trenches just like LaPorte. That is going to be mirror images. So will Fort Bend Crawford be able to stand in the trenches against LaPorte in week 1? And that's going to tell us everything we need to know going forward to when they go see P&G. Because I think they can make it to the regional final. I think they can have a chance to play Port Neches Groves, to go play Bernie and or Alamo Heights, to have action at going to see South Oak Cliff in Dallas. So everything is for second place. Everything in D2 is for second place. You just going to make the trip to Dallas to go up there to get your ass kicked in the state championship game. Like everybody is
you know, we gotta start looking at Fort Bend Crawford for. We need to start looking at that defense.
They got some kids on defense.
But that's what we need to start looking at.
They got the linebacker. The linebacker just committed to Louisiana Lafayette. Like, man, they got some kids over here. They have kids. The offensive skill positions. They got another receiver at Fort Bend Crawford that's nasty too. He nasty too. But the problem is gonna be in the trenches. Can they stop the run? They gonna score a bunch of points. Can they stop the run? When you go play P&G, ain't no secret what's going on. They gonna run the ball.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
When they go play LaPorte, we're gonna find. Now that's the good thing about them going to play LaPorte. Port Neches Groves ain't gonna have no Sean Simon. Ain't gonna have no Sean Simon back there running the ball, and the quarterback ain't gonna be like the little kid from LaPorte, Wells. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have to deal with that, but you gonna get a look of. I'm just talking about of that people flying off that rock with their back flat, low coming off that rock every play, hitting you in your damn mouth. Can you stand up to that? That's gonna tell the story about Fort Bend Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So we'll find out about them week 1, and we're gonna revisit this. Because
I'm trying to find a schedule. I'm trying to put a schedule up right now. Hold on.
I don't care about their schedule. The first game of the season is the only game I care about. They go and play LaPorte, and we're gonna have to find out if they're gonna be strong enough in the trenches. I see them every day. They walk around here every day.
Hey, So that neither one of them got that Laporte game scheduled. So the game they got scheduled. Hold on,
I know they play them first week of the season for 100%. They play them.
Yeah, but they ain't got it. It's on. I'm on Wichita. Hold on, let me pull it up. I didn't know they played Port Neches Grove. They play PNG.
Who that?
Crawford.
When they play PNG?
Shit, I guess it got to be week 2.
Oh shit! Well, we're gonna find out real quick.
Yeah, you see it?
Oh shit!
9-11.
Oh man, at the reservation. Yeah,
and they going to Port Neches Grove.
It's called the reservation. It's called the reservation. And let me tell you something about the reservation. I could tell y'all this right now. Coach Jackson, when you get off the bus, you will not get a single call. Don't look at the referees. It will not be a single call. If anybody flinches, they're gonna call offsides. Anything holding, if your hands are not inside and you're not driving off the ball, they will call holding on you. So when you get off the bus, do not get off the bus thinking that you're getting a call or any of that. So when you go play Port Neches Groves, your game plan for playing Port Neches Groves is one thing: to overwhelm their ass off the rip.
If they go into Port Neches Grove,
the reservation, that's where you're going.
The reservation, especially based off the facts you presented. You gotta look at Crawford. And look, we can't redo the rankings because the rankings they in there. They locked in. The rankings are locked in.
We're gonna know week 2. We're gonna know week 2 after week 1 and week 2 if they moving up or they moving out. So they don't even get no time to pretend. We don't. Well, Coach Jackson, he answered the phone when the people called. I would have told him not to take that game down there in Port Neches, but hey, and it looked like he going on the road back to back. You going to LaPorte, to Camp Red, to you know what I'm saying, to Ohio State. So you going to Ohio State and Michigan back to back weeks. All right, now this way it get real good. So Stephenville, Dudden Ranch, Rodale, Swarm, Sting, goddamn offensive line, roll off the rock, execution, amazing football.
Hey.
And they gonna have them goddamn what you call them things, them drums with them beads in them, and they gonna be shaking them.
Yeah.
So
hey, I got my brother Baltimore in here. We talking about Texas high school football. You know, it's a religion down here, man. That was his whole podcast, man. It's a religion. So I get Stephenville. We sting Stephenville, Lindale, Kilgore. We ain't gotta talk about them, right? Tell me about Springtown.
Man. So these people been knocking on the door. They've been knocking on the door. They've been knocking on the door for the last couple of years. They've been knocking on the door the last couple of years. So to get there, you got to knock the door in. So last year they went 12-1, right? They beat China Springs. They beat the shit out of them. They beat the shit out of Graham. You know what I'm saying? They beat Eastern Hills, Western Hills. They beat the shit out of Decatur. They beat the shit out of all. That's who beat Panther Creek. The only problem I got with them is they got up against Alvarado and went to bed. They got beat 64-13 in the playoffs. A little birdie told me that all them people on that team was young and everybody came back. My inside source told me they had their whole team coming back. So if anybody can beat anybody can beat Stephenville, they saying that's the people that can beat them. They saying that's the people that can beat them. So of course, Lindale and Kilgore, being from East Texas, they of course got action. And then that San Antonio Davenport, B. Damone told us what's going on over there. So you know how that is when you open up a new school and you go from like kind of like Crawford, you go from
So
we're gonna find out.
looking at-
Go back, scroll it back, scroll it back, scroll it back, scroll it back. Right there, week one. Them people right there, Dutton Ranch, Brock, Dutton Ranch, Yellowstone. They played in week one. Keep your eyes on that game. It's gonna tell us everything we need to know.
Okay, we got Brock. Now I told you I don't count week one games. I win or lose. I can't tell you week one is a lie.
Yeah, no, week one not a lie. When you a Carthage, a PNG, when you certain kind of people, they're gonna be all the way prepared.
Brock, I can tell you this: week one, we didn't win all off season trying to be something we not, and a good old ass whooping in week one. Cause you gotta remember, I'm from Galveston, Ball, bro. We didn't win 0-3 non-district and damn near went to state. We don't count week one because the OC and the DC they try to do some old freaky shit. Oh, we can do this, do that. We got our ass pushed in. Now all of a sudden we doing what we.
Well, you know the running joke on Galveston was y'all had people getting out of TYC and shit, so they kind of missed a whole bunch.
Yeah, that too. But we had people trying to do this and do that. Like it wasn't just always TYC and we caught cases. It was a lot about we tried to be this identity, but this the identity that we supposed to be. It ain't just Galveston. It's like a lot of teams. That's why I can't count week one. I done seen teams come out to try to be past first teams, end up being running teams going into the third, fourth round of the playoffs. That's why I can't count week one games.
That Springtown team, they've been knocking on the door. For the last 2 years, and both times they got beat by Sulphur Springs, and then last year they got beat by Alvarado. So they ain't lost to no cupcakes or no Rudy Poots. And so you see what they got on the schedule off the rip. They going to play Brock. You see what I'm saying? And see, they got Alvarado on there too. They in the district with them. So they ain't ducking no smoke. You know what I'm saying? So if you beat them, the people that I like, if you beat me, I'm calling you and trying to find out what you got going on, and can we get another one? I like to see that. Who else I had in there? Let me see. The Lavernia. So I actually had Lavernia in there. I didn't know that them two kids had tried to transfer to another school though. So I just found out about that. They tried to transfer to Alamo Heights, and they declared them ineligible.
Yep, I seen that.
So
I don't know how that affect them going to the file, because that's the other X factor. Them denials, we don't know how that affects either or. You see what I'm saying?
Then you might have the kids who was there, who's supposed to be starting, who feel some kind of way about.
But I'm gonna tell you this: it's them private schools out here preying on kids is getting denied, and Greg Abbott gave them people them vouchers to where if you do go private school, we got some money for you. So
yeah, Luke,
if you already committed, like you look at the kids, the top 5 commits, right? They already committed to UT and everywhere else, right? All they gotta do is play. You feel me? So if I go to private school with a voucher, well, we ain't gotta pay no money. They probably gonna pay my family money. You still don't get to play. That's why I understand the point of these coaches denying them, because the government of Texas has provided an avenue for these kids to still play. If I committed to Texas and I try to transfer my senior year, I get denied. I'm gonna go private school, and I got a voucher, and I'm already committed, bro. All I gotta do is stay healthy. I mean, that's a whole nother story. Well, let's go. Hold on.
You got the Bay City people, the Sulphur Springs people, and them Decatur people.
Everybody done my Bay City, Jamar. They like that?
Bay City. So I had my people from Lamar. They mad at me because they say they beat Bay City in 7-on-7. But
that 25. Hold on. Let's get it straight. 7-on-7 is 25% of football.
Yes, it is.
You're not black. They say whoever win, if you want to win in football, you got to block and tackle. Well, you can't block. It's against the rules of blocking 707, and you can't tackle. So
Basically, it's gonna be good.
let's do this. We're gonna do this math problem. It's arithmetic. If blocking and tackling is 95% of football, and you judging a game where you can't block or tackle out football, and this ain't just at Lamar, this everybody. What the fuck does 707 mean?
707 is pass skeleton, and it was a 2 periods of practice.
That was period 7 and 8, right? Am I lying? Period 7 and 8 was pass skill.
But you close practice with inside run hub, then you go to team.
Come on.
So that's after pass skill. Inside run hub and team. Now let's go into that 4AD2 and let me see what I got.
Hold on. Goddamn, what the hell is this?
Arbitration rules, boy. What you got?
I'm looking up. I was studying, bro.
You done pulled up what?
Yeah, I was studying.
You got the politics going.
Yeah, I'm studying. You know, I love this shit. I keep telling everybody I love this shit. Now NFL arbitration rules. But it wasn't me. I ain't showing the NFL. Can't nobody say nothing about me. Hold on. Put it up. I'm a football head. Whatever these people don't understand. I'm a football head. Open with. We get 482. I got my brother-in-law in here from Baltimore. He think we crazy as hell. Talking about some goddamn football like that. You know, they don't play no football in Baltimore. They be doing that her, their, how they be talking.
They do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
all right. So
you ain't kill him, did he do it? Yeah, all that. Hey, it's not no. Now look, let's not talk about one. Fuck one, right? We talking about who gonna be number 2, cause we know who gonna be number 1.
Man, listen. So this situation is a lot like the DeSoto situation in this. The only thing about this is Texarkana, Pleasant Grove came out and had these people, they had their foot on their throat. And then they let Jaquevis Beck get loose, which he at Texas A&M right now. You know what I'm saying? Not Jaquevis Beck, the KJ Edwards, the running back that just went to A&M. So he wound up start slicing. He wound up start slicing and dicing them. But Texarkana coach, man, I don't know what the hell he started doing in that second half. And Carthage never got away from their game plan. They never panicked. And they had them guys, and they stars were stars in that game. But Pleasant Grove is an East Texas school. So East Texas is never gonna be scared of any, like when East Texas schools show up, Gilmer, Pleasant Grove, any of these people, they're not gonna be scared because it's Carthage. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, at one point in time, Pleasant Grove was the state championship team. Gilmer was the state championship team. So when you listening to your uncle, they're like, man, I ain't never lost to Carthage. Or you know what I'm saying? I ain't never, so they ain't scared of them. You know what I'm saying? And the last time Carthage lost, it was to Gilmer. You know what I'm saying? So you got the East Texas thing going. Now you have West Orange Star. So let me tell you.
They've been doing a lot of talking, Jamar.
They don't talk unless they got something.
Hey, so, that's what I'm saying. Walsh,
they don't talk
that Walsh. Hey, remember that Deuce Out the Roof? Remember that in the early 2000s? Deuce Out the Roof. That's when West Orange Stark was kicking ass when that song was out. They don't know nothing. That's screw culture. They don't know nothing.
So the thing about West Orange Stark is they've been screaming about this class that's there right now. They've been screaming about it for a couple of years. They was early last year to get there and go against Carthage and went there and got that medicine. So they went there and got that medicine last year. Right. So So this is the year. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of talent. They got a bunch of talent.
And they got youth. They got youth.
All of it came back. All of them kids came back. So all them kids is back. That West Orange Stark team is back. That lost the Carthage in the state championship game. So now we go to Brock. So well, I know this for a fact because one of my homeboys live in Brock, and he called me mad that I got them ranked number 4. He feel like they should be number 2.
He better be glad they ranked number 4, homeboy.
This the problem. They whooped ass and took names just last year all year. They went and they kicked ass and they took names. And they froze up in that action against Carthage. And it was like a knife cutting through butter. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a knife cutting through butter. So now the quarterback is back and they are Dutton Ranch certified. That's Dutton Ranch. Now they are a team, when they was in 3A, they would start the season every year 1-4, 0-3, 0-4, 3 years in a row. They started the season off like that. Whoever called them, they went and played them. Whoever called them, they went and played. I can't hear you.
Nah, you good. You good.
So Brock is a person that plays you anytime, any place, anywhere. So they in the same county with Alito. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you get tired of hearing about what they doing over there and you do your own thing. 1 week in the playoffs, I forgot the other team that's in their county. They whole county won 100 and something. It was like 160-0 in the playoffs. Each school in that county. So it's the Yellowstone Ranch over there. That's the difference.
So look, I'm looking at this. I look at Waco, La Vega, right? So they played a lot of blind, cripple, and crazy last year. You look at all these teams. Look, I'm gonna say 80% of this team in this top 10, physicality. Like Belleville in there, y'all.
Waco, La Vega can go and win state.
They can, but they don't have the physicality. They are finesse, bro. Waco, La Vega is finesse.
Waco, La Vega.
They don't get the ball to the boundary, get into the outside, speed and this. When you run across the team, they're bringing Rodell.
All right, listen. So they quarterback.
He come back.
KJ Parr. The reason I know him, his sister name is Kalena Parr. She was MVP of the state game in basketball like 3 years in a row. A dog. She about this tall. A dog. You get what I'm saying? So it's some dog shit going. It's some dog shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they some dogs over there now. Now, I think they might have been a little young last year. The best thing about them is they in Region 4. So all they got to do is deal with Cuero. They just got to deal with Cuero down there. Sinton. I think Sinton dropped down. So that is like, you know what I'm saying? I think they get a pass to get to the regional. And in the regional, you'll get whoever out of West Orange Stark, out of Belleville, and
you
whoever.
Talking about fit, but look, that's what I'm saying. You get to the regional, now you talking about all physicality. I watched them play Lamarck last year, right? You know, that's the county. I'm watching that game. The physical, they out-athleted Lamarck. The physicality was not there, bro. And what we say win? Rodell and running game. Now, they threw it. Now, athlete-wise, shit, if you try to go athlete with them, they'll beat you. But you get to dropping that Rodell. So you look at the last team they got to go through. It's Rodell.
Did Shay say let him back in?
I had him in. I just had him.
Okay. Man, so, all right, let me look at this here. All right.
This Shay, you ain't got no waves. Quit brushing your hair.
So, look.
I ain't trying to make you throw up. I was about to show you that you would have threw up on camera. We can't have you throwing up on camera.
You don't want me to throw up? That's a Millburn. You know the Millburns be capping, man. Them Millburns gonna shine on you, man.
So Waco La Vega is down there with La Furia, Port Isabel, Salado,
I want to talk about Gilmer. Have y'all seen the linemen they have?
Yeah, that's what I just said to say. So Gilmer is the only kind of school, and Pleasant Grove is the only kind of school that's really gonna literally look Carthage in the eyes, and they're not gonna be scared of them.
Yeah,
they won't be scared of them.
But we got Gilmer at 10, and we talking about Trench.
But
we said Gilmer got Trench. We got him at 10.
I don't know what they got in their skill players though.
Gilmer got a tackle that committed to Texas. He's 6'5",
a freak of nature. He's a freak of nature.
From France. He jumped.
What he play? Guard, tackle? What he play?
Tackle. But I'm glad he in this district because I want to see if he could. Them type of guys, the Trent Williams, they able to push their team to deep playoff runs because we could just run off my ass all day at the end of the day. I want to see if he got that in him.
But Carter's got like 3 of those guys. Like
so he going to Texas.
Yeah.
I Gilmer as a tackle.
He from France. He not even.
No, you got to go watch the videos they got of him.
So I gotta go watch Gilmer film. Let me put it.
You gotta go watch the film of him.
Yeah, I gotta go watch Gilmer.
I got watch his film.
I gotta go watch. Hold on. What classification it is?
His name Ishmael Kamara. He 2027.
He like a freak of nature type shit. It's some crazy shit going on. Like he out there running routes and shit. Like it's yeah. I seen that shit. I was like, what the heck? That's why I got the rank right there. Like I'm telling you, I seen that shit. I was like, man, what the hell? And
so we're gonna go watch Gilmer. Let's go watch. This is our homework. Let's go watch Gilmer.
Gilmer would not be afraid of Carthage. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they have enough. Pleasant Grove will not be afraid of Carthage. I don't think West Orange Stark will be afraid of them. I would say that about Brock, but Brock got in there and froze up in that action last year, man. They froze in that action, man. It was 21-0 before the people blinked. People still getting the hot dog pause. They still getting the glizzy, and it's 21-0. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even zipped up your jacket good yet, and it's 21-0. You know what I'm saying? You know when you first sit down, you still got that Hennessy in you when you go and sit down. You ain't even zipped up your jacket yet, man. The breeze ain't even caught you yet, man. 21-0, man. And people couldn't stop them people from doing nothing. So they overwhelmed them. Now you go back. Cause the one thing about them, they steady knocking at that door. You know what I'm saying? They went to state a lot when they was in 3A, and they moved up and they still winning. So I don't know, but like I say, man, when you dealing with Carthage, man, it's
you gotta beat the pedigree. No, but look, I'm gonna tell you, if you do what you gotta do to get to Carthage, you got action. If you do what you do to get to them, you got action.
Well, this the reason why you play football. This is why you play football. Pleasant Grove or Gilmer can beat Carthage. That's what I'm telling you. Like Pleasant Grove is not going into the game like, oh, we scared of Carthage. They was beating their ass last year in the game, and the coach started tripping. I told him, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing? Like he just started tripping, and then they had a turnover and stalled on the drive, and the next thing you know, these people running the ball, and it's just they had them receivers, 2 Division I receivers, the quarterback, and then a Texas A&M running back, and then the kid, the white boy with the full tattoo sleeve, he in the backfield.
Yeah. We went to school too. We went to
Colorado. He went with Coach Brown. And
he was square business. It was square business.
You got the defensive end, and they couldn't get outside contained. He had Texas A&M too. You know what I'm saying? They just had them guys that they started making plays. They start beating their chest. Like once you play them kind of people, man, they start beating their chest, man. It just go downhill fast. But they was beating their ass. But I watched. They played PNG week 3. Okay. That's right. It be his son.
Hey, Katie Freeman be booking some shit. They be getting their ass pushed in, but they booking it though.
No, Katie Freeman was a new school. They
getting their ass pushed in, but they booking it. They booking it though.
Look though, this how you do it. You get your ass kicked when the kids is freshmen and sophomores. They're a year older this year. They're a year older. You know what I mean? The whole
But
team.
they booking it though. I respect them. They booking it. They going. They all booking it. They getting their ass pushed in, but they booking it. But I don't think they gonna get their ass pushed in 3 years in a row. This the third year.
They gonna be older this year. They gonna be older.
Third year.
That's the thing that happened with Crawford. So Crawford get the shit beat out of him. And then, boom. Last year, Alvin was juniors. You go all the way to a regional final. Now you move up to 5A Division 1, and 5A Division 2. Man, you go see about it. Katie Freeman, next year, you're not going to want to play Katie Freeman. I can tell you that right now.
You might not want to play him this year.
You might not.
Because I'm telling you, this they third, they going to say third year of booking that shit. This they third year.
Whoever calling, they answering the call. Belleville will be, of course, what they going to be. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the slot T. If you don't have any linemen, it's going to be a long. If you don't have any defensive linemen and you don't play good sound defense up front in them trenches, it's going to be a long night for you. It's going to be a long night. Stopping that slot T in that A gap, you know what it is. You better put ultimate pressure in them A gaps. If not, it's gonna be a long night because they will take 4 yards in a cloud of dust and they will kill you slowly. And the thing about them too, they always gonna have an athlete or two that can take a jet sweep or this or that, and next thing you know, you look up and he's a 10-7 guy, 10-8 guy, and you go to the house on your ass.
Hey, before we get up out of here, Jamar, Deshae, where you at, Deshae? You still in here?
Yeah, I was about to ask y'all what y'all think about Lamarck and Hitchcock this year.
I think Lamarck is gonna be.
We got to
really
do a little
good.
county, a little county. You know what I'm saying?
I think Lamarck is gonna be real good on offense. I think they're gonna have some problems in the trenches. Like Belleville's in the district, so to get out of the
trenches,
you got to play Belleville. They got Hampshire at Bay City first 2 weeks of the season. They gonna find out what's going on. Hitchcock the same way. They got Stafford week 1. You're gonna find out right there. We're gonna know who they is.
I'm gonna tell you this, Deshae. You got Tips over there at Lamar. Freak. You hear me? You got Eli Walker at Hitchcock. Eli Walker might be the best athlete in Galveston County. Hands down, no debate. No debate. But I don't count touch football. I don't count 25%. Before we get up out of here, though, we got to give a shout out to one of our Raymond Noodle babies, one of the original Raymond Noodle babies. Mr. Alvin, A1 Mosley, committing. Man, let me go here and get up in here, y'all.
SEC. Howdy.
All right, brother. Well, congrats. Join us with your family, man. We pumped, okay?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, baby. Howdy.
That's your commitment to Ole Miss. That's a Raymond Noodle baby, y'all.
So the thing that's crazy about him, and so we talked about.
Yes, sir.
We talked
about
yes, sir. I got you.
Basketball players.
All right.
We talked about DJ Michelle. You got him. You got the quarterback from Frisco Lone Star. All of these kids are real. Alvin was the.
And that's why you do this,
basketball.
Man. You see that man mama crying as soon as he said he going to Ole Miss.
Come on now.
And Winstow with the big fist pump in the background and little Braylon looking like I gotta give me some of that. That's why you I'm proud of Al, man.
Nah, and he been working.
Because he don't get credit. That's what I was just about to say. He don't get credit for the amount of work he put in where people just say he got it. And that's what I hate about the guys that got it, because they get. And he said he ain't gonna tell y'all that, but he be like, man, I didn't used to run routes like I did, and I ain't used to look how I look.
Yeah,
like
he got
really
better.
looking at me, you can see me getting better at football.
He got better.
You know what I'm saying? So
he got better, and he's the kind of kid that can have a Bishop effect on the game, a Jonah Williams effect on the game, because he play offense and defense. he can have an effect on the game like a Booby Feaster. So when they go play Laporte, I gotta see what they gonna bring to the table because they got some pieces on defense, man. What you think? What you think that Laporte and that Fort Bend Crawford gonna look like, man?
So I'm looking at Laporte defensively. It ain't just Alvin Mosley. That quarterback square business, bro. That Crawford, I stood behind him. I seen him with my naked eyes. That quarterback of Crawford,
Braylon.
If he can get it to anybody other than Alvin Mosley,
ain't never been null void of talent and skill positions. I just think Laporte, especially the way they lost last year, and a lot of them kids kept coming back, they gonna be playing with a different chip on their shoulder and tenacity.
Well, the thing about anytime you got to run a game in the offensive line like that, you know you control the game. I got to see how Crawford gonna line up in them trenches on defense against them, and that's gonna tell me everything I need to know. And then they got a homecoming game in between that with Katie Freeman, and then you go play PNG, and you drop your nuts and you go and play PNG.
Talking about Katie Freeman gonna be pretty good this year, man.
They got too much around them, Deshae. Like anybody, if you at Katie Freeman, right, and you start wrecking, you finna transfer. If you wreck your 8th grade year, you leaving that whole I'm sorry, it's just they're a victim of the system they in, bro. Katie got too many schools, bro.
It's about that Katie Freeman area, bro, because it's growing. You know what I'm saying?
It is, but so look, if you got talent and you start wrecking, you going to the Katy Tigers.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
That's nah. If anything, you going to Katie Jordan.
Who asked Katie Jordan and kicked? And I'll wait.
Katie Jordan is right next to Fulshire.
Who asked Katie Jordan and kicked?
They only been open about 2 or 3 years though.
Yeah.
Who asked Katie Jordan and kicked?
They done went to the 3rd round twice and to the 4th round once.
All right, the 3rd round is a new 2nd round, Deshae, because the 1st round don't count.
I said they went to the 4th round one year and the 3rd round the other year.
I feel you, but you gonna go to the Katy Tigers. If you work the fucking Katy, I ain't trying to influence people to transfer or nothing. I'm just telling you, Katy, you gotta in that Katy ISD, you gotta be better than the Katy team.
They just made it open enrollment too, so we gotta see how that.
Yeah, they open enrollment today, and you know what go down when they do that. Like when Fort Bend did it, you know what it is. They say Katy ISD open enrollment, and they just did it in July. They just did it 5 hours ago. Katy is open enrollment.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, but look, man, we'll be here all night.
Coming for y'all boys, man. We can't even tell y'all, but we got some.
We coming back.
Tap in.
Yeah, we got a big special coming in.
Y'all got coaching. Y'all got the coaching clinic next week, man. Tap in with us. Man, we're gonna be reaching out to some of you guys, man. Try to get you guys on the podcast next week, man. We got the Texas High School Coach Association clinic coming to Houston next weekend, man. We're gonna try to get some of these guys sit down and talk to y'all, man. You know, we don't do no police shit. We ain't talking about no transfers. We ain't talking about none of that type of shit. Man, we want to talk about some good old football, man, and see.
Hold on, we ain't gonna be doing this. We ain't gonna doing this.
You snitching? No, they ain't.
Well, no, we ain't doing none of that.
Man, you let them people do their job. We gonna let the UIL and DEC do their job, man. We ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. We
we ain't doing none of that.
You snitching? No.
About transfers, we talk about football. And look, this is a dynamic. If y'all don't notice, the Shay is the recruiting climate guru of what we got going on. He giving y'all the climate. He telling y'all what the weather like. He the weatherman. So don't listen to him. He is the weatherman because he getting direct info for the people that's signing y'all kids. Jamar, he is the encyclopedia and the dictionary of Texas high school football, right? Me, I'm just the coach. I'm talking X's and O's. And we are the Mad Hustle podcast.
We
And
going
man,
on
we
the road.
appreciate y'all.
We going on the road this year, man. So everybody be looking forward to it, man. We got them cameras out. We will
We
have y'all in
appreciate y'all
4K, man.
support, man. That blind support don't go unnoticed, man. We appreciate it for real.
Hey, what day y'all think we need to rebroadcast this Monday morning? Because them people be saying they want us to do it while they at work. I'm like, well, if we do it when y'all at work, y'all ain't doing them people work.
We at work too, shit.
They say that's the point.
we be at work too.
They say that's the
So-
point.
So we'll rebroadcast this Monday at lunchtime. Shout out to the Mad Hustle podcast. Hey, to everybody and all them coaches,
You snitching? Nah.
I'm doing that shit and start keeping it real because it ain't never good when somebody asks you,
You snitching? Nah.
just let them kids transfer, let them go where they want to go. But this the Mad Hustle podcast, y'all. Hey, shout out to the fam. Man, I love my niggas. I mean, my guys. I love Jamar.
Shout out to the Raymond Noodle,
Young folks say, what's up,
babies
Chad?
and Friday night content creators. Make sure them kids is at workout all week. Make sure them kids is at workout. You understand me? Make sure you
I
got
have my workouts at 6:30, so they don't got no excuse not to be at their workout. Them people should be at their workouts every day, bro. That go a long way.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And then Shay say y'all can't bring no cameras to his workout no more. Do take that shit somewhere else. All right, y'all, man. Y'all take care, man. God bless. We love y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. We here.
The Mad Hustle Podcast. Shout out to the Roman Noodle Babies.
I was in Austin, Oklahoma. We're going around different schools.
Do numbers. Do numbers. Go crazy.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's really, you gotta focus, just stay focused in general on that goal and not selling for less at all.
And I was against it. I was like, nah, man, we ain't playing a quarterback. He can play wide receiver or running back or something like that. And we ain't started winning games till he got the quarterback.
You started the school.
Yeah.
We're not gonna we gonna ride past that.
Yeah,
You up there talking excellence. This shit, I'm mad at you.
Just like I told you before. Hey, I told you before the game. I told you after the game. We don't talk a lot, but we see what y'all be saying.
And we was like, oh shit, Rodell.
Yeah.
Both ways.
2026, man. We right back to it. Shout out to the Mad Hustle family.